That was nice of her.
Yeah, you're absolutely incredible.
You still with us, killer?
Oh, that landing. I've been in gentler fist
Huh?
fights.
As long as you're alive.
Everything is functioning, the extension's working.
Nobody says the graphic looks really good.
So, yeah, we're good to go.
Brett says free stuff and often broken games. It does look the same but sharper. Yeah, it's like the same art style, but it's just like all the lines are a bit smoothed out. It's like one of the things I noticed was like with the baby psychos, like their heads seem really like rounded, which I know sounds really weird.
Item score. All right, cool.
But everything's always been like so like sort of sharp and sort of edged, and it was really weird just seeing like this tiny little baby psycho running around with like a really like rounded head.
We're gonna go with the slam, chat. Oh no, I need to move my face. I'm moving my face.
Ironic says pre-ordering is bad, but I'm gonna do it for Borderlands. The look of the vending machines are ridiculous.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Puff says, so you're gonna buy it into the Epic Store too? Oh yeah, I forgot you can only buy it on the Epic Store.
Alright, I just spent all my
No, I don't know. So what's he gone with? Like the like fist smash.
Shit on video chat, you know how it is. Alright. Just so it's there. We have a
Forza Pro says I will go for Xbox One. Is that rum and cola? No, this is whiskey. So I don't drink rum very often. But I'm more of a whiskey drinker. Like, I like bourbon. I didn't even ask for this either, it just appeared. That's nice.
Oh, you're going absolutely ham, dude, and I love you. We'll get through all these, and then we're just gonna play, chat. I'm not gonna take up your time with a bunch of stuff. I'm so excited about the slam ability, dude. Jesus Christ, man, there's so much fucking information here. I love it.
And he's only got an hour and a half to play.
Locked until end of story. Okay, so you know all these Children of the Vault missions. Okay, all right.
That's cool. So there's like another level you can do. So once you've completed the game, you can go back and it will encourage you to redo it again. So another whole class that you haven't even been able to play yet.
Mine says loading, but it doesn't work. Hey, Cullen. My chat is telling me that EchoCast says that it is not. It's loading, but it's not working. Is what they're telling me.
I don't know what I'm gonna buy it on. Yeah, I'm stuck because obviously Nats wants me to play it on Xbox One. And then I'll have to see if I can stream through the Xbox. I know it can be done, obviously, but I don't have a clue how to do it, so I'll have to see if I can do that.
This isn't my setup at home, you know, so I gotta finagle it a little bit. You gotta give it a little bit of the finags.
You finally made it!
Ironic doesn't like rum. What you mean, like, you don't like dark spiced rum? Because that shit's delicious. We like Kraken. That's good. Kraken. That is a lady psycho running around in her bra having a good time. Oh, they've also incorporated a slide feature as well, similar to Apex.
Nice range on that shotgun.
And then there's also a lot of the guns have got two different options, so you kind of like click a little button and it will go from, say, firing normal bullets to then firing mini grenades, and then every gun is different. So that's really cool. Oh, so this is King Gothalion.
Yep, look at the pause. The pause is really cool. Like that's sort of like
it's nice that they're going sort of from person to person, because everyone's going to be in the same sort of area. Well, not necessarily actually, because they're going on different planets and stuff. And he's a different character, I think, or is he Amara? It's hard to tell. I look forward to seeing like all the different grenades that you can get. That one has the initial explosion, and then it has 3 little ones that come off of it.
It feels so good, chat. The extension's not supported on mobile. It's also unreleased, dude, so...
Forza says, I love whiskey that tastes kinda like tar smells. What?
But it's not something that works currently. So it's like, it's really early, you know. I'll talk to the dev and like make it clear that how important it is for it to work on mobile. I think it's just a scaling thing right now. Ooh, I'm down.
Oh. Oh, that's another thing as well they said was that
Am I gonna die,
NPCs
chat? Oh, it's a
may
badass.
need to be revived, but they can also revive you. So say if you're following Claptrap around on a mission and you get down, he can then revive you. Which I think is really cool.
Hyperion shotgun?
Alright, says, I
don't
want
wanna
to
try
play
it
with
out.
you. I know, this is what I mean, I'm stuck. I'm like, do I play it on the PC? Or do I play it on the Xbox? If I didn't get it on the Xbox, I fear that Nats would kick my ass.
Crew challenge complete.
Huff says, can't wait for the gaming media to go ham saying why women being shot.
That's kind of cool.
Women
dude.
deserve equality, equal rights, equal fights. They deserve to be shot in the
There's
face,
so
it's
much
fine.
Shit. There's so many things.
I haven't
I
seen the
like
word
how the
midget
weapons are,
yet
like,
either.
outlined.
I don't know whether or not they've taken
Because
that
it's,
out.
like, dark in this area, so it, like, I know it has a spire, but it's like.
Oh yeah, that's one of the
it's
things
like
that they said about some of the shotguns, is that when you go to aim, it'll pop out a little shield, because shotguns are normally sort of quite close range. So it'll just pop out a little shield.
I thought I broke it.
I'll hold them off. Bloody.
Brett says, I had quite the drop of Kraken on the weekend.
And a booty like.
I feel like we like Lorelei, Chad.
Elvish Abaddon. Thank you so much for the follow.
Hey, you over here. Slag.
And thank you for coming to the stream, or thank you for lurking if you've been here for a while. I shall call you Elvish.
Is there FOV?
Kraken
we
is
don't have
delicious.
access to any of that. Yeah, we can't.
We've
can't
currently,
touch any of
well, I
those
think this is
options
the last
yet.
of it, but at the moment we've got
I assume there is.
wild turkey bourbon, and that's really good.
Not from around here, are you?
But if you drink wild turkey, you have to gobble like a turkey.
Screaming about some vault.
What you've got to
They
do.
want the vault, and I'm here.
The Mrs. May. Oh, they got a little car.
Start this one over. Slag me! The bandits are working with Malawan. Bloody fantastic. This is our stop. On foot from here.
Ooh. You have unspent skill points. Grah. Use them skill points. Just flashing at the bottom of the screen, like, you have unspent skill points.
My people are inside.
See that little slide?
Let me do the talking. Oi, Skyman! Open up!
Password?
Passwords, open the bloody door before I shove a coffee grinder up your ass.
It's definitely her, guys. Welcome back, sir.
Report. How's it looking?
I like her.
Patrol's the
I
next,
steer.
sir. Something's off. We moved the sieves into the tunnels for safety.
Bollocks. Stay sharp.
Neuronic
Skyman.
says, I want to
Come on,
see
Bob, I'm
the
this way.
names of the guns.
There's an Atlas base
Buy it
nearby
twice,
with a direct
dude.
line back to Reese and HQ. Malawan captured it a few months ago.
That'd be so
I haven't had the manpower to
expensive.
take it back, but now that you're
Might have to buy it twice anyway, because if we play it on the Xbox, I'd have to buy potentially 2 copies so Sam can play as well.
Malawan doesn't care if they're caught in the crossfire. They're here to take over Atlas and sell Reese's new weapons as their own. To them, this war's just a merger. Let me know when you're ready to take back that Atlas base.
If I was there right now, I'd be that person that's just going to everything and looting everything, not really doing anything. I'd be like, ooh, a chest! People would be like, fire your gun! And I'd be like, but a chest! Everyone loves a pissing contest, is all I saw
As
then.
you can see, life sucks right now. There's these two Malawan guys, Rax and Max, who are crapping it up in particular.
Backs and backs.
It's like they're trying to out-war crime each other. One of them murdered my
Also
family.
Prey says, I want to see the Jacob snipers. Please do Xbox. I've got a few months to try and figure out and think it through, so.
Killed their family? Well, I totally did. I'm the worst there's ever been.
Neuronic says, as long as they still have the midgets, I don't care how or what they call them. There is a smaller, tiny thing in there. It looks kind of like a baby. It's got a very rounded sort of bald head. So hopefully you'll see that at some point. It's got like a little tuft of hair on the top of it. Oh, no idea. But it's hard to see because it's hard to read the names, so I couldn't tell if it said midget or baby or mini or anything. I don't know.
Kill who if I'm gonna get my revenge.
And Mrs. May is very quiet. Unless she is talking and we can't hear her. Oh no, she is talking a little bit. The audio is not that great though. Not as clear as like the other ones. Oh, here we go. We're going to someone else. Damn it to hell. I've said, wait, is that some sort of British accent? Yeah, that lady did have one. And it wasn't that bad. Let's be fair. It wasn't that bad.
What did I say? Promethean what?
Oh yeah, see, his audio is a lot clearer. Look in the toilet.
Ew.
I like the fact they still have the porta potties as well. Brett says, I hope someone clipped that.
The base isn't far, but what was
Me gobbling
that?
like turkey.
No. That was a graphic toilet, right, Webb? There was some shit going on there. Ha! Oh, hey.
See, there's Nats. Xbox woman!
Malawans in the tunnels. Take 'em out.
Nats has a PC.
Got this. Probably, maybe.
Nats has a PC. But she doesn't want to play games on it. She uses it to watch TV. That's all their PC is used for. The poor PC.
I want to stab you in the face. Oh, we need
I wonder if you
FOB,
still
man.
get badass tokens. I don't think you do, because I've not seen anyone pop up for them.
FOB would be nice.
If they think we're easy
It'll be in the
targets,
I'm not
game.
sad that they're gone if they are gone. I'm like, meh.
oh, they're about to learn differently. Come on.
Give me that money, baby.
Nat says, I'm not cool enough for PC. Shut up. Yes, you are.
Will Borderlands 2 keep you busy until September? Oh, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Shouldn't be a problem at all.
You could drag out
As
Borderlands
long as I'm
2.
not as responsive to chat, guys. I'm trying to make the most of my time with the game, and it's super awkward reading chat the way we're set up here. I don't know where this goes.
I suppose it's one of those things in hindsight, if they took like a tablet or something and sort of set that up with their chat on it, that probably would have been easier for everybody.
It kind of started us out at level 10 on Promethea, so I really don't know the premise of what we're doing.
I like his accent.
Because the game, while I can hear the gunshots and stuff, the dialogue's kind of low in my ear.
Oh, Not a Pro is not rich enough for PC. They are very expensive, that's for sure.
Hey, can we... What?
Oh. So this is Tesaka?
Hey Mike, how are you doing?
Okay, yeah, she's talking. She's a little bit quiet as well.
God. You freaked over the lost loot machine? Nice. Only some guns have it. That's true. That's true. Okay.
Oh, girl, you gonna die. You gonna die.
Okay. This is crazy.
I don't know if everyone is Amara.
I don't think this
I think
gun
that they
has
might
it.
be.
I'm guessing. I'm guessing it doesn't have it because I tried the button that it's supposed to be.
Hold this for me! Hold on a minute!
SMG has it down on the D-pad.
Damn, girl. Shoot him.
Oh. There we go. There we go.
Ooh.
Holy crap, that's awesome. So, guns have multiple shooting modes. Sometimes you just shoot normal bullets. Sometimes, so this one is changing elements, right? And this is basically a powered up pulse kind of weapon. I'm changing elements. That's what it is for this one.
That's cool.
Nice. Yeah, too soon, but it's okay.
Good for her for explaining it.
How are you doing? Thank you so much, Dusty. And GVX Infinite, thank you for the sub. I super, super appreciate it. You are awesome to do that. Thank you so much. I'm just going to take a super quick drink of water.
Earth wants to see what graphic options there are to play with.
I do, Sporo. So,
I don't know if they have that option, like, for this particular setup.
Complicated. It's very complicated. That's all I can really say right now. You guys, it's complicated. It's super complicated.
Nats.
I'm not sure I'm allowed.
Hub says the audio for the streamers is just plain garbage. Yeah, it's strange. It's like, some of them are really good, and then some of them are not very clear. And my assumption is that they've all got the same setup.
It definitely will be okay. It will be okay. My hand is okay.
So, I don't know what that would be.
They put me in a private room. It's really loud here. I don't know how much you guys can tell how loud it is, because obviously there's a bazillion people right outside this door, all streaming and chatting to their channels and being amazing, because we're all so excited to be playing Borderlands 3. But I have my own room, which is so cool.
Oh, wow.
I'm very comfy. They really did an incredible job in terms of all of the setup of this event. It's so beautiful. I took a bunch of pictures of the whole space. It's in this like crazy undisclosed location. I don't actually know where I am right now at all. I have no
She seems really nice.
So pretty darn neat. How can you
I'm going to follow her.
The echo chat is working?
Is that all? Come at me!
Tasaka. I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce it. But she seems really nice.
Okay, that's how that works. I keep switching guns instead of doing what I want to do.
Out of ammo.
The buttons are the way I have the buttons.
Let's have a look, see if we can find a
Check your DM real
test.
fast. Okay, 1 second.
Uh,
I'm checking.
okay.
Thank you.
There she is. Oh, in her profile picture, she has like really long hair, like Maya. Let's drop her a follow.
Okay.
I can't jump?
Mitsu Show. It's cool that you get to like see everyone.
Hold on.
Uff says Tesachka.
I should have just done that over.
Tesachka.
Am I just like, why can't I jump? I was just gonna literally
Zero.
jump off real quick for funsies.
Let's ruin Maliwan's day. Our mission begins.
There we go. Okay. There you go.
Oh.
Look at this water. You ever see water that crisp in Borderlands?
Where he'd ended up. He's always been a little cryptic, but he's as deadly as they come.
Yeah, I think everyone's
Wow,
playing as
Way
Amara.
back here. Maybe I should have waited a couple seconds before doing that. So can I like bada boom myself all the way there? Is rocket jumping a thing?
That's
Everything
me.
looks
Sorry.
So clean, so crisp.
Ironic says, I'm just glad I didn't miss the gameplay.
You
well,
guns, but I'm not really gonna complain all that much, all things considered.
the other gameplay was really good because they sort of went through and showed you all the things you could do. Like, you know, the barrels that you can shoot, the corrosive barrels. You can now push those into an area before you shoot them, which is really cool. And then there's also like in certain areas there's like oil that's coming down and it creates a puddle, and you can set that on fire to create like a pool of fire.
I don't believe in this build we can up the FOV.
There's all kinds of cool things. I'm just trying to like go back and try and remember it so I can let you know.
I don't know if that functionality has been enabled yet. I hope so though.
But the idea of like the guns having multi-functions is really cool. I think there was one where it had, on one mode it drained the shield, and then on the other mode it was just pure damage.
I like this charge up shotgun. My only issue is it's been so difficult to actually create a gun like this and have it be effective in Borderlands. Usually mid-range is what rules the day in Borderlands. I need to find a big chest if the events start off of that.
Oh, they're cool. Oh, that's another thing as well. It looks like every individual area, like the chests and the loot boxes and everything, are all kind of designed to be within theme of that area, which is nice. They've also said that there's loads more bosses, mini-bosses, because they want to be able to have more challenging events for players as well as being able to give people more loot. Which is like the best thing about Borderlands, isn't it? The amount of loot that you get. That's really cool.
So, everything that you see, we'd like to believe that we help. But the guys at Gearbox have done.
Oh, not everyone is Amara. Oh, sorry. Yeah, not everyone is Amara. One of them has been a dude. Got you. But Amara is the best. Let's be serious. So yeah, you can only pick between the two. So we were having a read earlier about the other two that they haven't mentioned. So there's a young girl.
By the way,
Can't remember her name. Something beginning with M. Like Mose, maybe? I can't remember what her name. Mose? Something like that. But she's essentially like a diva. She's got like her own mech that she can get in. It's called the Iron Bear. So she can get within that and then walk around and use her mech. And then the top of it is empty so that another player can go into the top of it and use the turret on the top. So she's one of the options. And then the other option that we didn't see was Flack, who's the Beastmaster, who looks really cool. I think he's the one that I would like to play. So you've got the option of 3 different beasts. One's a skag, one's a what's it called? A Spider-Ram? Is it the Spider-Ram? And then there's a third one that looks kind of like Ratchet from Guardians of the Galaxy, so we don't really know what that is. Looks kind of like a raccoon with a gun.
There we go, much cleaner.
But we didn't see anything on Flack or the other girl either.
I know I am.
So
I can't wait for all of you to get your hands on this game.
Forza says, I want raid bosses.
We have so much fun together, you and I. Of course he resists fire. Alright, hold on. I got a plan. It's not a great one, but it is a plan. Yikes! These guys are... Whoa! Hey!
Whoa.
Easy there, Tiger. Hold that real quick.
Easy, Tiger. Yeah, then my understanding is that every planet potentially has individual enemies to that area as well.
Got him. Got him, Chief. I hope crossplay is a piece.
Veronica says, I like how they're not reinventing the wheel with their changes, but it's still good. I really appreciate the fact that it's still so Borderlands. They've not like changed it all up and made it something completely different.
Switch on the fly. Check this out. Where is it? There it is. There we go. This should help out a lot more.
Yeah, so Amara still has this ability to lift.
Take a look at that.
And then as you progress through that tree, there's an option to like lift someone up and then get like fists to come and like pound down on them, which is really cool. Forza Pro says, I want Prom Rax the 3D. I have no idea what that is. I'm so sorry. Hey, Ro! Ro wants some laser sword.
Wow. Wow, getting the pack is so good! Woo!
What are we looking for?
Loot.
Loot. Duh.
His sword requires an upgrade? What more could you do to that sword? That
His sword is
literally cuts
badass.
through everything. Chill, my dude. Can I maybe get an upgrade for some stuff maybe instead? That'd be nice. Do you physically click on loot on screen to get loot? That I do not know. Hold on, I'm gonna open up a chat. It's a shotgun. It's not a great
I do
one,
like
though.
the way this
Take
all
it.
looks as well.
If I need to.
Ooh.
Whoa, hold on.
That's a good one. Ooh, a new shield.
There it is.
Red chest alert. Visit twitch.tv/mitsushow, that guys, to claim your free loot.
There we go. Booster shield. Let's go. I love it. I love it. Hold on. I'm gonna take this. Yeah.
I love how excited he is.
Ricochet bullets. And we're not talking about the wrestler, although we should be. Maybe another time.
I'm gonna drop him a follow too. He's interesting to watch.
Yo, what up?
Mitsu Show.
Mikey, you won? His mic is peaking so hard. Yeah, I know. It's not something we can really control, and it's unfortunate. I feel like maybe if I move it a little bit out here, there we go. But
yeah, he seems fun. I appreciate how excited he is about it as well.
But I promise you, if you like the stream, follow it.
Pro says, I want to be Flack and just wander around the swamps looking cool.
But I'm still garbage at video games, so there's nothing.
Bro says, I reckon you, me, Sam, and Steph do a 24-hour multiplayer live stream on launch. Brett says, in cosplay. Oh, so it's gone back to the Mrs. May? She's the one we were saying earlier that her audio is super quiet. Or she's not talking, it's one or the other. What is that? That looks like Batman's little thing. Batman had a car similar to that, didn't he? Where it was just like a big wheel. I think that's right. Nat says, I really enjoyed playing Krieg, so I'm hoping that they're going to release more characters later on after the release. That would be pretty cool. The Borderlands 2 that I'm playing through with Neuronic at the minute, I'm playing Krieg. Huff says, not for me, thanks. I'm not a huge Borderlands fan. This kind of looks like Borderlands 2.5. It's not grabbing me. Aw, Huff. Everyone boo Huff. Boo. He's not getting in with the hype, guys.
No, I don't think I'm supposed to go here. Okay, I'm supposed to go back. To Malawannabe.
Oh, there she goes. She's talking a little bit. Come on, May. Talk to us. To be fair, not everyone likes a chatty streamer, do they? Some people would click in here and be like, nah, she talks too much. And like, goodbye.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I didn't mean to do that. I do need my car. Oh, God. That's not what I want. I need to get somewhere. Music changed. Something's happening here.
Ray says, psst, hey everyone, Yum Yum has rum in a glass. We spoke about this earlier. It's not rum, actually. It's the last of the whiskey. What kind of whiskey is it? Wild turkey. What do we do with wild turkey?
What do we got here?
Got a gobble like a turkey.
Hyperion sniper.
In case you didn't get it.
What? It's got a little smiley face. D. Ah! That's me right now. I'm happy.
Admiral Baru! We spoke about him earlier,
I
right?
think I got a unique. I got a red text item.
He's in his own little room too.
That's the sword upgrade I needed for our mission.
Could you imagine, like, being that successful on Twitch? That they invite you to this, and they give you your own special little room. That's so nice.
Yeah, I'll take that one instead.
Ooh, that's fancy.
Thank you.
That's kind of cool, though. That means that, like, being able to get uniques just out in the world sounds really nice. Not gonna
Uff
lie.
says, I never got into Borderlands. The first one I got super bored really early on, and I only finished 2 as I play it with friends like Sam, so yeah, it just doesn't grab me. It's not for everybody.
And you must be the Vault Hunter Tyreen warned me about. You know what, I don't even...
You like a handsome Jack 2.0?
Superior forces do the talking.
Does it like a dick.
I don't like you.
Head of Malawan mergers and acquisitions. That guy is a douche.
That guy is a douche.
With Reese, it's kind of creepy. With this new upgrade, I can cut Malawan shields. Stand back and watch this.
All right, do your thing, Zero. Be impressive. Do it up. Oh shit.
They're gonna explode? Yeah.
Now to take down Gigamind. That is our mission.
Gigamind, of course. I know it well. Mind explaining for anyone who doesn't, though? Not me, of course.
I didn't realise he was meant to be Irish. I thought that was Baru speaking for a minute, and I was like, his mouth isn't moving.
Source of blackmail.
Precisely the plan. Meet at Halcyon Spaceport. Now the hunt is on.
Alright.
Rose said, laugh my half ass, what was that? I might clip it and utilise my green screen.
Spawn it up.
Ah. Gotta gobble like a turkey when you drink wild turkey. Something Sam and I have always said. So if we're in Tesco's, as an example, and we're deciding what to get, if one of us says wild turkey, the other one has to gobble. It's just fun, you know?
Has a chance to kill you. Just wanted you to be aware. Beta test Baru.
Forza Pro says Baru is the best. He has 51k right now. Wow. Oh, is he a League guy? He seems really nice. We've gone back to King Gothalion.
I am about it.
Kill him! Kill them all! Yeah, I do really like that ability. I'm glad they kept it with the siren. That's an assault trooper. Oh. Oh yeah, that's another thing as well. Neuronic, you weren't here earlier, but they've added a new element, which is radiation. So if you like blow up a radiation barrel and someone dies from it, they explode and infect any enemies around them. That's cool.
It feels so good. It feels so good.
How does one request a song? I'm so sorry, song requests aren't actually on. I turned them off. I just forgot to turn off the automatic information. So I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, bro. It's not actually on. I'm a bad person. Ronnie said, is that Zero? Yeah, it is. Forza says that Baru is a Borderlands guy. Oh, okay. Ray says, I saw Nightbot say that song requests are on, so I thought I might give it a go. I'm so sorry. Forgot to turn that off. It was Zero! Spoonerism.
Hold on a minute, will ya?
She's a lady! See what I mean? Like, her head's really rounded as well. And it's the same with, like, the little teeny tiny ones that run around. Like, their heads seem, like, so rounded. It's really weird. Not as, like, sort of edgy as it normally is. I like it. It's just one of the first things I noticed. Spoon's pretty quiet. What you doing, Spoon? Yeah, so the guy that he's playing at is like a cross between having like a mini flying mech that goes around and kills stuff for you, and Zero because he can also shoot out a decoy of himself as well. Noronic says, it's Spoon. I haven't seen Spoon in years.
Yeah, it was that guy. Screw him. Thanks, Vault Hunter. I can finally rest knowing my
Will there
family's
be loot midgets? I have no idea.
I can get your reward.
But they made a point of saying that they're putting a lot more mini bosses so that you get more loot and have more challenges and all that sort of stuff. So I don't know, potentially. Oh, oh no, that's fine. I thought he was about to like die. He's so quiet. But again, like chatty people aren't everyone's thing. What do you guys prefer? Do you prefer someone that sort of like talks you through what they're doing, what their mindset is? Or do you prefer someone that just sort of plays? Because I know that there's like on YouTube, whenever like I have a look and see if there's a game I want to watch someone play through, there's some people that specifically put in the title like no commentary, and they have a lot of views because people just don't really like it.
Okay. Oh my god.
And then I suppose like when you watch something on YouTube, like it's not live, so you can't interact with the person, so maybe that's why.
Cool.
Forza says, I want a lot of talk. And Rose says, I like to see their feelings through ritualistic dance.
Thank you.
Ritualistic, does that include like sacrifices, candles, chanting?
Oh my god.
What's your ideal ritualistic dance? That's what I want to know.
I want to try using the other element.
Oh no. Brett's just posted a clip to Twitch. In the Discord channel. Oh, and another one. Oh no, just that one. Oh, it's the Masterful Turkey impression. Oh, Brett, no.
Oh, this is
Does anyone else really like the names that the clips give like randomized on Twitch? So that particular one is encouraging viscous frog tea tours.
Make an appearance. Which is so cool.
Everyone likes an encouraging viscous frog. Like, what is that?
Okay, I really like this gun. It's basically like a shotgun.
Forza says, that's why I'm here, because I like to talk. I'm a chatty bean.
Okay, I've got to kill this guy. I love that he just fell down. That's so awesome. So if you crouch, you'll stay crouched until you hit sprint again. So you'll basically stay crouched once you pull out of your slide. That's how that works. So if I'm running, I'm sorry, I'm just getting away from the combat so I can learn to slide properly. So if you're running, you'll slide. Will you slide forever? No.
No.
So you slide for a while and then you get up into a crouch, right? So if you want to like get a running start out of your slide, you have to be running and then slide and then hit sprint again and you'll be running again. Otherwise you'll be in a crouch when you get up out of the...
Here comes the frag!
Okay. This is
Yeah, I like this girl. She's good.
Oh my god, Psycho Gold, that's incredible. Thank you. That's so awesome. Whoa, this guy has a shield. Holy butts, this is so awesome. Oh crap, I have no ammo. Oh my god.
Ray says he likes candles and stripping and maybe some chicken too in his ritualistic dances. Well, I do no, I don't. I was gonna say, I do have a candle. I don't anymore, it's gone.
Of Borderlands 2.
I will not be stripping.
When I played Borderlands 1, I was really confused.
And I don't have chicken. I'm going to be having chipotle,
I like
pork,
that they sped it up.
and rice for dinner tonight. Sam is currently cooking it.
I also like that you don't.
I'm very excited about.
Dark, so you can actually still see everything.
It was meant to be a garam masala chicken and broccoli tray bake, but you didn't want to make that. So I'll be making that at some point this week.
Whoa! Oh, I switched.
Huff says it has to be done in Japanese opera dance. Oh no, sorry, opera dance.
Of that reload is heaven. It's heaven. Oh, that's loud, guys.
Ronnie says, so does Amara have different powers, or is that her melee? So I think there's 3 different trees you can go down with Amara. The ones I can remember are the one where you can grasp an enemy up in the air, and you can then develop that with, they showed that you can have someone up in the air and you've got like a big blue fist that sort of pulls them up, and you can then use big blue fists to like pummel on them.
I'm not that good.
I hope that there's also the one where if you shoot at them it sprays out health like they did on the first one. That was really good. I used to really like that when I was playing as a Siren in 2. That was really helpful. So they've got that particular one where it holds them up. They've then got another one where it's like another separate skill tree is like a fist smash to the floor. So you jump into an area, smash down, and it like does immediate damage to everyone around you. So there's like a big group of enemies. I don't know what different alterations you can make to that one. And there is a third one. I can't remember what it is. I really don't know. Rose off. We'll be back on it in an hour or 2. I don't think we'll be here for that long. I think we're probably going to be here for maybe another hour. I think the gameplay is live for another potential hour or maybe half an hour. I don't know. So until that finishes, we'll be here. But maybe see you soon.
Holy crap, that's
Bye, Ray.
so awesome. Oh my god. That is incredible. That is absolutely incredible.
Forza says, I really like fat and sarcastic streamers that breathe louder than they talk.
Very big and very, very bad.
That'd be hard to do. But I could have to concentrate really hard on that.
Oh, I'm out of ammo. That's not good.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's a big guy as well. Oh no!
Damn it! Akita, hello, how are you doing? And Steven, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it.
Oh, Ro meant he'll be streaming. Sorry, Ro. This is Fran from Kind of Funny Games. Oh, he's the guy at the very beginning where he said that he was invited to come and sit on the panel for Borderlands 3. I'm guessing his audio was off because they've closed him off. But he was invited to come on to today and sit on like the main panel and talk to everyone about it. But he'd never actually played Borderlands before in his life. So he then had to play through 1 and 2 before he came here. Okay, so what are the skills? So that is... That's the one where you lift him up. Is the orange one. The one on the right, the green one, is the smash. I don't know what he was just on though.
Convert portion of damage dealt by Amara's weapons into her action skill element.
There was one earlier where it looked like you could focus down a line and then it would like create like a big crack down the floor.
Options, dude.
Oh, that one. Oh shit, what was it? Wasn't paying attention.
Let's see what's over here.
But it seems that no one's going with it, so I don't know what it is.
Looks like a big bad over here somewhere. Like you can see the dot on the map is larger than the other dots.
Neuronic says the person on Yogg's cast is fighting Gigamind and it's amazing. Oh really?
Why is it
Who are they playing? Are they playing Amara or are they playing as...
Red chest? Where was it? Was it back here?
The other one. I can't remember his name, that's so bad. The Irish guy.
Am I blind?
Brett says, I hear more positive affirmations from Nightbot than anyone else anywhere ever. Aww.
Up there? Or...
Yeah, Nightbot's a good egg. He's very helpful.
So up here?
Ironic says, although Nightbot is also a liar. No, it's not! So I've got this timer set up. I think it's every half an hour or 45 minutes that just says, hey, I just wanted to say you are awesome and thanks for being here.
Are you certain of that?
Because I want to say that more during my streams, but I'm not, you know, I'm so self-involved. I just don't think to say anything. But I think it's important that people know that I appreciate you guys being here, because I do. Where's this guy going? What's that big red thing on the map that he's missed? That looks kind of important.
Might have seen a red arrow, yeah, sure enough.
Uff says, pity Nightbot hates me. No, it does not. Leave Nightbot alone.
Ben is freaking out next to me, chat. I think there's something down here. What do you think?
Greetings. I'm Zero. You will execute on these assassinations.
Oh.
The Baron plays games as he toys with life and death. Don't play by his rules.
Okay. Okay, so this is like an event thing.
Is this like a mini boss?
Okay, I can use this.
I find it so hard to read the names above them. Like, they're just not quite clear enough, and I'm also not wearing my glasses, which doesn't help. Or contact lenses. Baron... No gun? No gin? I don't know what that says. Noggin? Baron Noggin? I don't know.
Yeah, the shields appear to be doing shit.
Oh, Pain Train. Kill enemies whilst moving. So 25 out of 50. So it looks like you might get badass tokens still. Or at least it looks like there's like mini achievements that you can do. I don't know if you get badass tokens like before. But it did pop up. I think my face was probably in the way though. Sorry. Like that one.
Oh, cool.
Target of opportunity. Eliminate Baron. Oh no, that's just like Baron Noggin. I'm curious as well because you can still get Iridium, but you now purchase your upgrades to your backpack and your ammo capacity and all that sort of stuff from Marcus. So I don't really know what the Iridium's for now. It'd be interesting to know.
That is pretty cool, chat. I don't think
As she says, Nightbot does hate me. He refused to work for me in my acid mines.
I wonder if the chests will change locations. You know? Because otherwise you're just going to have streamers, like, spamming the same chests over and over again. You know
Oh yeah, Neuronic, that's another thing as well, is that you can now turn it so that there's an option you can put in-game when you play co-op with someone that you both get the loot rather than having to share it. So say if you had a level 25 character and I had a level 5 character and we were playing together, we could turn it on so that whenever we open a chest, for me it would show all level 5 loot and for you it would show all level 25 loot, and you'd be able to pick up whatever you wanted rather than having to fight over it. So that's really cool. You can turn that off if you want to. So the option is that you can have it so that you're level 25 and your friend's level 5. But when you both play, for me, the enemies would be level 5, and for you, they'd be closer to level 25. So everyone sort of levels equally. Or you can put it back onto classic mode, and then say if I wanted to sort of level jump by using your higher level to help me up, you can just do classic mode and just do it as you normally would. So it's really cool.
Alright, Zero, freeze him up. Freeze him up for me, Zero.
Neuronic says, it's okay, Danny won't let me help with her commands. I just keep forgetting. I'm an awful person, I'm really sorry. So Neuronic's like my one and only moderator, and he doesn't have access on how to change any commands or anything. He's fine. I'm a bad person. Uff says, so separate loot drops, yeah. And then they're customized to your level. So rather than, say, you're a level 25, your friend's level 5, you open a loot chest, and either one person finds it completely useless because it's completely underleveled, or someone can't use any of it because it's completely overleveled, then it sort of evens it out. So that's cool. That's an optional game mode that you can do. Because he was saying, one of the main guys was saying, like, oh, it's like when you go online and you play online with some people that you don't necessarily know, and there's that one person that just steals all the loot. It stops that from happening if that's something that frustrates people.
I apologize. I'm not allowed to touch it. Alright, let's see. Oh,
Ironic has no power. I know, I'm so sorry. Sorry guys, I'll be right back. I just need to go to the toilet again. Only 2 toilet breaks though in like over 2 hours. I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
You guys ready for this? You guys, let's make sure you have the extension.
Nearly knocked my green screen off the wall. Everything's fine. Don't panic. Everything's in order.
Pressing melter. Nice.
Your viewers have a chance at winning a copy of your loot.
Alright, a surgical falcon. Bouncy contact grenade. Let's grab the surgical falcon too. Alright, and then another chest here. Got a gauge and a cocky magnum and a rained longbow. Screw it, I'll put the rained longbow on and see what that does. Alright. Oh, more chests. Yes. More chests, guys. Good luck. Good luck with the chest. Oh, sweet. A null pointer. This is a unique. See, it has the smiley face, red text. Dude, I thought I got this as a mission reward. What? All right. Premium sure shot. Morse. What? Okay, I don't even know what these things are, dude. You won! Yay! Good job, guys. Congrats to the people that win on the thing. It's completely random. So we got a Falcon and a Daisy Marshall. Interesting. Alright, oh, and one more. This one's for Zero. Zero's like, give me my stuff, man. Yo, look, this one's a free berserker. What? Alright, hold on. Let's test this thing out. Is this, yeah, this is one of the Children of the World things.
What did I miss? Anything good?
As you shoot it, look at like the ammo that you have on the thing for one. It's crazy, right? But see how like you have
It's like, I tell you to do it after stream and you ignore me. I mean, not on purpose.
It basically will overheat.
You were in charge for a good couple of minutes.
Oh, okay, it did overheat.
Is everyone like rising against me?
See, look, he gave me the null pointer here. This is the thing that I just now got out of the chest. That's crazy. So apparently you can get uniques from chests. Wow.
Thank you.
That's very cool.
Look at this.
What did I miss?
Monomolecular edge.
Very cool.
Oh yeah.
Funny. Look at Zero being a badass. Maliwan CEO.
Yeah, look at that dude. Katagawa? Oh, Reese.
Katawaga, is that his name?
Yeah, he looks
Way to
like
kill you, Katawaga.
handsome Jack.
Zero, come open the door, bro.
Like
Kill thing.
part 2, like he
Zero, we got
does it
things
like
to
a
kill.
dick.
We don't have time to wait, Zero. Things need to die.
That's Katagawa, head of Maliwan mergers and acquisitions. That guy is a douche.
That guy is a
And he's
douche.
way obsessed with Reese.
You noticed that too? Alright.
With this new upgrade, I can cut Maliwan shields.
He can cut Maliwan.
Stand back and watch this.
Alright.
Ronix says, who's Katagawa? And what does he have to do with Reese? I don't know. I feel like we've seen that scene now twice and we haven't seen the bit that leads up to it. So I'm not really sure.
Alright, open that shield, bro. Let's get out of here.
Oh.
Thank you, Zero. What's over here?
Enemies. Look at the minimap.
Is this Gigamind something I could punch?
Gigamine. Oh god. Hey, what's up, guys?
Lady's got a gut full of dynamite
And a booty like...
That's cool.
SPK21, thank you so much for the follow.
Alright, the aim
Did I call you
down
Spike?
sight handling is a little
SPK?
wonky for me. Let's see, weapons. zoom
I don't know what else to call you. Spike? Spick? Spec? Spac? Spock? Ooh, Spock. That's better.
Because what happens is I like look down sights and then I feel like I'm moving 1,000.
Whatever you want.
Alright, let's see if we can pull this off. Check this out, guys. We can do this.
I've says so. Zero's sword now cuts through pure energy. It is badass.
Don't be scared, buddy. Come here. Come here.
Hey, look, it's the Batman car.
Dude, if we can do this, this is great.
Has he got like a? Has he got a different weapon, or has he just got a sniper?
And rip him out of his vehicle.
Where'd he go?
Scared, buddy?
Oh, there he is.
Oh, I missed.
Atlas and Malawan, we're hashing things out the corporate way.
Damn it.
Reese doesn't get it yet, but when this is over, we'll all be one
Come here, buddy.
Titanic
Come on,
happy
don't be scared. Name to crash or something.
Stuff, Vault Hunter.
Go find a dead end.
Mess with my Gigamind, and that'll change.
Pulled this off yesterday.
He's like so handsome Jackie, isn't he?
Kicked him out of his car and took it. That's so good.
That's my car now. That's a cool car.
Robot.
It's nice that there's different vehicles in it. Ever! Brett! Sub baby. Oh, it's been 9 months. We finally had a sub baby.
Gonna go over that? Oh, you can go over that barrier. Nice. All right.
Thank you so much, Brett.
All right. Hey, there's Zero. What's up, bro?
Ooh.
Is it time for Gigamind, guys?
Gigamind. That's cool. So this is what Neuronic said he was watching a minute ago, and he said it was really good.
Cyclone. Do it, Zero.
Also says Killer 6 is so fun. He does seem really
If
nice.
you want to be dramatic about it, that's cool, I guess.
Show your true skill in battle.
What are we gonna call our sub baby?
I have always used a controller my entire life playing video games. I don't have an issue.
I don't know. I mean, I've drunk a lot of alcohol during this 9 months. I feel like it's kind of doomed.
Controllers feel very weird to me. All right, here we go. Boss fight. You guys ready?
Whoa.
Bossa Nova, no.
Look at that dude.
Guys, I hope we get the legendary drop. I hope we get the legendary drop.
Min-maxed intelligence. Oh, look at that shield. Dude, you're gonna have to do something else.
This thing just shoots for freaking forever.
Look at that shield. Shit me. Guessing you're gonna need to like... Yeah, a bit of that maybe.
Get it, nerd.
So there was a gun earlier I think I saw where it like saps the shield from them, so it like drains the shield down. That's quite cool.
Feels so good. I was hoping to like overheat my gun. So
I've said sub baby, really you should be burning all the babies. Burning all the babies!
Review of the premiere thing. Alright, so this one's fire, I want corrosive. You can,
Dovahkiin. What's Dovahkiin?
On certain guns.
Dovahkiin the baby. He's so beautiful. Giga beautiful. Dovahkiin. That sounds familiar, but I don't know why.
The ADS speed still feels weird to me. Oh,
Has he got like a little like shield section? Oh, okay. I bet his shield regens though, and I bet it regens real quick. Oh, there's some electric barrels. Maybe that would be really good for getting the shield down. Oh, his shield is not regenning yet.
Not good to be out of ammo in a boss fight, guys.
Where's he going?
Stuff back here in the corner. What we got?
Ooh.
What's this thing? Grab that. Grab it. Grab it.
It's like, grab all the stuff.
Malawan.
Yeah, I don't think his shield regens, which is unusual because normally they do.
There we go.
And they're normally ridiculous.
Oh, bro. Alright. Take this guy out. Hopefully. Hopefully I can take a guy out. There we go.
He's got a gut full of dynamite
And a booty like... Sparhawk, hi! Thanks so much for the follow. I hope you're enjoying the Borderlands playthrough. I say that as if I'm playing it. I hope you're enjoying my Borderlands playthrough.
Alright, where's the...
Obviously not what I mean.
You sir behind cover. You sir behind cover. Charging my gun for you. Oh, hell.
Neuronic would hump that brain. Where'd her head go? Oh no. Just gonna look up Dovahkiin. One moment. Oh, did he? Is he? Oh no, he's in the same area, isn't he? I think the shield regen. I've said maybe it will regen at a set life percentage, maybe. Yeah. I should know what that is, shouldn't I? Not that we've played a lot of Elder Scrolls on the channel. Dovahkiin's a beautiful name. That is what we shall call our sub-baby. Why would you change it? I want more Gigabrain. Forza says, I'm going to go watch Killer 6 now. I love him too much. No worries. Thank you so much for stopping by and thanks for talking for so long. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, because we're on Admiral Baru now. I didn't even notice that it changed. Because before it came up as like sort of like 2 streams and then it would like sort of merge over. Whereas it's not been doing that. It's just kind of like swapped. And like this was the same sort of area, so I was like, oh, it's that dude, and it's not, it's Baru.
Alright, what do you got? Fast blast.
Hell yes!
Sure.
Hell yeah!
Hunter, now come on over for a well-earned reward.
I just want to try out more guns. I don't even care if, like,
What's she got?
good or not.
Can't thank you enough, Vault Hunter.
Rise
I know
and
this
grind.
seems like a small thing, but even this little taste of the world we lost, it keeps us going, you know? At least till tomorrow morning.
I think she might actually be
You
British.
got time for a job?
I'm gonna do my best.
Oh yeah, like that. That's what they normally do, unless I wasn't paying attention. Professor Broman. I think he was the guy that first started it. Ironic says, none of the names of guns are good though. Oh. Oh, he got a legendary killer? Oh, good for him. You'll have to describe it to us.
Just one tap. Just one tap.
I didn't even realise you could get a legendary that early on, because he's only like level 10 or 11 or something, isn't he?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. One more. Yeah.
These are great. Like, we haven't gotten a legendary yet, chat.
It's a Tidor. It becomes a brain turret. Wow. Yeah, that's another thing as well with the bosses. If they had a certain weapon, when you kill them, you now get that weapon. Which is really cool. So yeah, I'm guessing it's like that.
So remember
So you can just set down like a little brain turret having a nice time. That's really cool.
This is just like, there's so much more enemy density in this area. And
Blah, 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 blah.
So good. Okay. I'm gonna try this guy. No, we can't. We need to. That guy just Neo my bullets? I think he did, dude.
Oh, so you start off with 12 slots for your backpack. I like the way the backpack looks.
I don't know what a trinket
I like the fact that they're not as, like before they were quite like overlapped, weren't they? Whereas now they're like very much separate.
Listen to that!
You are nearing a historical marker of Hyphen de Leon, the first Vault Hunter. Sadly, he disappeared.
Huff says, I'm sure I've seen his intro somewhere before. What, Professor Broman?
Holy shit.
My assumption is that what we're watching is them live, in which case like this professor dude is like quite far behind everyone else we've seen, because everyone else has already done like the zero thing.
Chat, thank you so much for all the subs
They've
today.
gone
It's
through.
been nuts. Appreciate all of you that have been supporting the channel. This has been 7 years waiting for me, man.
Before I found that
fault. Atlas was lagging behind the other guys.
And I just can't believe it's finally here, dude.
That was a person, right?
Oh. We're back at Spoon. Oh, okay, maybe if he now kills Gigamind, we'll see the legendary that drops, hopefully. Neuronic says the UI is the same but more refined. I like it. Yeah, it's like they've kept everything like pretty much the same. They've just made everything just elevated. I think that's what's nice about it. They haven't, like, I used my camera and everything set up the same as Borderlands 2 when we play, in the hope that everything would sort of be where it normally is, and luckily it is. So they've kept sort of everything in the same place, which is really nice. Why is Gigamind's life going down? Has he got his little... is it... He's the one with the, like, flying turret thing, I guess. Is his little turret thing firing at it? Potentially? Just because Gigamind's life was going down, but he's not focusing on it, so I just wasn't quite sure. Oh, he's got like a little... is that like a shield with a... oh, he's like... he's low life now, so he's panicking. Ooh! Okay, right. Is there a gold drop? Or maybe it's... like, the Spoon guy's just like super quiet. He didn't even do like a little like fist pump to be like, yeah.
That will at least hold recently processed data and thoughts during death.
I've touched worse.
I've touched worse.
Ring the bell and get a barista bot out here.
Do something bigger on you.
Oh, okay, so Spoon's always been very quiet. Hey, Shamus. Seamus? Is that the best way to do it? Seamus? Hi, Seamus says, how's the EchoCast worky?
Did I get another legendary?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't got it on. I don't know how it works. Yeah, fire in the hole, kill enemies with grenades. My face is in the way.
I got another legendary, dude.
So I think that they're for like badass tokens. Oh, he's got a legendary.
It's a Jacob shotgun. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump and kill lunatics.
Yeah, so some of the gun names are quite cool, but they're not as funny as they were.
What's this do though?
So far. Could get better.
Legendary Jacob shotgun? Oh, I'm excited for this. Can't open up the EchoCast menu. Alright, it's time to get rid of our grenades, chat. I'm sorry. We have to get rid of them. Why? Because now, I want to show off something even better than having grenades. Having 2 action skills.
Oh yeah, that's one of the things that he can do. He can have 2 skills at once. So he could have, like, rather than focusing on his, like, projected self or his little mech thing, he can have both at the same time. He does have a third thing, but I can't remember what that was. Yeah, and then with your little... with your secondary self that you present out, you can swap back to it whenever you want. So say if you're like in the middle of a really shit area and you're about to die, you can just flip back to your other guy, which is really cool. He has the gun with legs. Who does? Baru.
What? You're joking! Vault Hunter, follow the bot. This is our chance to get that Malawan bastard.
Okay, let's go, little bot. Take me to the guy so I can kill him with bullets. And then get the burger and eat it with my mouth. Hungry. I actually could go for a burger.
I was thinking earlier, I don't have any Borderlands like merchandise to wear. I totally do. I've got a bomber jacket and it's beautiful. I should have worn that. I'm a doof.
That wasn't so hard, now, was it?
Oh, look at the spread.
Wow.
The spread is a dot when you're in the air. Like, look at that.
That's a powerful gun.
I get it.
For sure.
That's actually pretty sick. The bunny hopping shotgun, dude.
Encountering hostile area. Recalibrating routes.
I like the fact his name's Burger Bot. Oh!
Oh, hi.
Hey!
Yep, see ya. Later, dude.
Dinner will be served in about 5 minutes. I think it will be finished in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
I think.
Like me.
Do I have any whiskey left?
Last person.
Yeah, may I have a small whiskey? If that's all that's left, that's fine.
Yeah, you love me?
I thought I'd barely left enough for a glass, so I was surprised that you were able to get a decent one. I was going to say, do you have any whiskey? But Sam doesn't really drink it. Then I was going to be polite and say, do we have any whiskey? But again, so... There's enough for a small one. Yeah, I think this finishes... Or maybe in half an hour, actually. I might have to eat on stream. So if you're not keen on that, I apologise.
Burger delivery for Captain Archer Road.
I am hungry. It's 8:30 PM my time. I'm hungry. It's a late dinner. Oh! Oh, your life! Oh no! Oh, birdie. Yeah, that guy's kind of got like these claw things that like pop out as well, which is quite cool. Relic says there's a decent chance that Borderlands will have crossplay, but so far they are still rumours. That would be really cool. I still haven't played any games as crossplay. I remember when I want to say it was Gears of War, but I don't think that's right. There was a game that was coming out and I was really excited, and my friend, this is when I used to be on Xbox and my friend was on PC, and we were saying we might be able to play it together because there was meant to be like cross-platform gameplay, and we never did it. But that would be really cool.
This guy's fucking me up, Chad. We're gonna go around.
Force is still here. Mukbang stream! Yes, girl! Eat, girl. I just know some people don't really like it.
Immune?
I'm not someone that chews into the microphone though, so don't worry. You're not going to hear anything. And if you are into that, I'm sorry.
400,000. Alright.
Ooh, you dropped some good stuff. That's some iridium.
I saw the loot. A little busy.
Oh, he's got skill points as well that he hasn't spent, so that's cool. Ooh.
Can we not? Let's talk about here.
Oh, buddy.
There we go. Bye-bye. Let me look at my loot and peace. Give me some more iridium. So, for comparison, I've gotten about 17 iridium from this. We'll take that shield. Much better. All this is garbage. But
Brett says dirty ASMR. Get gone.
Look at it.
That's like one of the things I can't stand is that, like, I don't mind watching like a mukbang video, but when they're like chewing with their mouth open and it's like that wet sound, and like they're like sucking on their fingers really loudly and exaggerated. Like I'm not good with that. There was a H3H3 video where they watched there was this woman and she was eating like this crab or a lobster or something, but it was huge. It was like, I can't even show you in hands how big it was. It was like bigger than my shoulders. It was so huge, this crab. And she had this huge serving dish full of like sauce. Like, no joke, a serving dish. Like what you would like put sweets in. That's right, thanks. I was just saying about that H3H3 video we watched where that woman was eating that crab and it was huge, and she had that huge like serving dish of like sauce.
How it's baking dish.
Yeah.
But I realised got like the rice and the beans got like the wraps with fucking wraps. Walk backwards.
Alright.
We just have rice and pork.
I might just have rice and pork. I'm just thinking that's probably cleaner to eat on stream than like trying to get a wrap and then like. Rah.
I'm okay with this.
No, I can cut it.
I am okay with this.
Thanks. I can cut it. Ironic, you misunderstood. I really don't like them sucking on their fingers really loudly. It's disgusting. So this woman had this huge crab and she was like pulling all the meat out, and it was like the size of a dick. It was like a big, huge, like slab of crab that she pulled out, and it was like, no joke, like the size of like a girthy dick. It was huge, and she was like dunking it and like spinning it around in this like big, like huge serving dish of like sauce, and she was then just sort of like really closely to the camera, like deep throating it. Not joking, full on like seeing how far down her throat she could get it before she had to like chew. And she was just like being so loud and like smacking her lips, and then she was like, it was all coming off of her fingers, and she was just like, oh.
It shoots burgers. Of course it does. Dude.
I'll find it. I'll post it in the Discord.
I need to go shoot this at something.
I'll find you the H3H3 review of it.
I need to go shoot this at
It was so bad.
Before my time is up. I don't know how long I have,
but it was just
but I need
like,
to go shoot this at something.
and she got through all the sauce. She got through all of it, and it was like huge. If I search like H3 crab,
Give me an enemy.
maybe it'll come up.
Give me anything.
Yes!
My burger.
Instantly. So, it's The Sea Monsters of YouTube by H3H3. So it's like a 15-minute long video, but it's so it's this lady called Eat with Q, and she just does the biggest stuff you've ever seen. So let me I'll pop it in the Discord. You guys can go watch it.
I would have to do the whole unplug.
It's so bad.
If you can get Nick, then yeah, we can.
Like, I felt uncomfortable watching it. Oh, and then there was one where it was like a white sauce, and just like she was like doing this and then like deep throating it, and it was just like, oh, dude, stop it. Sorry, Huff. Huff's like, what did I just come back to? Ironic's like, talking about sucking on fingers, not a big deal. Let's have a look. As discussed.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Boop. There you go. You guys enjoy that video. Jackpack! Hey, Jackpack!
Hi, Jackpack.
Hey, Jackpack, says Sam. Oh, Sam's brought me my dinner.
I thought this is what I put that on mine.
It's Echo.
Thank you so much.
So you did miss that.
That's a lot of rice there.
I couldn't hear what he was saying though.
That's not even half dish. Like,
Oh, really?
It was just
equal to 300 grams of rice.
Echo recording.
Oh, wow. We normally have 100 between us.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a lot. God damn. Thank you.
Your ADD is going overdrive in this game. It is, and
So,
with everything else
I have
going around, and the fact that I can
chipotle
hear
pork.
Jones right next-
There's like pork like marinated in like natural yogurt and chipotle spices. And I also have some rice, which has got some avocado on top, and it's got like mixed beans in it. So it's got like kidney beans, butter beans,
Try throwing it on walls.
all the beans, chickpeas. It's got all sorts of stuff in it.
This this mission is over. There's still more around Meridian. Keep playing, and remember, mayhem is coming. Blah blah. Cool.
Whoop, whoop.
Resume. All right.
Yeah, it says like a nice big pork chop with like all the marination on it. And then yeah, he's also giving me some salsa, which is tomatillo and chipotle. So all the chipotle.
Commander makes mistakes, people die.
Um.
And I'm sure my troops could use a pick-me-up as well.
Chat.
Head to the Rise and Grind coffee shop to get started.
Rise and grind, dude. They probably serving some King's Coast over there. Delicious. Dude, delicious. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out, man.
Sam Neurotic says, Sam, can I have your babies? I'm sorry, he's gone. I can't answer that question. I'm sure he'd say yeah.
We also announced today that Borderlands 3 will be at GuardianCon 2019. Oh, I didn't get the quest. Did I get the quest?
Hmm. This is good. This is spicy. Like the marinated pork. That's a spicy meatball. It's delicious.
July 5th and 6th in Orlando, Florida.
Yum, yum, yum.
So check out guardiancon.co and hope to see you.
Yeah, Jackpack. So Jackpack says, doing good.
Totally targeted at
Was
God.
really productive today. What did you do? Why were you so productive? Brett says, I regret clicking that Discord link. Hey man, I told you. I tried to warn you. Dick-sized crab getting deep-throated. I tried to warn you.
Oh, hey. What can I do to, like, or whatever?
I'll have some Arcturian.
Neurotic says, okay, while you eat your pork, I'm gonna go to Staples. I'll talk to you tonight, girl. What are you getting from Staples? Is Staples the same in the UK as it is in Canada? Is Staples to you like a stationery store where you can go and get like office stuff? Like this chair is from a Staples in the UK. Is that the same thing? Yeah. Talk to you later. Thanks, Neurotic.
Why are power cores always so damn unreliable?
Raven, thank you for the Prime sub. And guys, if I missed any subs today, we don't have alerts going on, but I appreciate the shit out of you.
You know, it's
you guys are awesome, man.
Ladies got a gut full of dynamite and a booty like
Anubis. Thank you so much for the follow.
So how does the gunplay feel? It feels like a mix between BL2 and Destiny, to be honest. Like the sliding
Yeah,
and
this is good.
and
Jackpack says, dishes, laundry, and a workout. That is very productive. How long has your day been? Like, is it quite early for you at the moment?
Oh, hi! Well, I have a solution for this.
I think there's about another 20 minutes left of live gameplay. So once that finishes, we'll be calling the stream there. Yeah, this is a good dinner.
This is so absurd.
Did
I kill him?
What were the little brain things running around? I feel like I missed that. Just some happy little brains having a good time. Avocado's good. Jackpat says it's 1:30. Wow, you got a lot done. So it's lunchtime and you've done laundry, you've done the dishes, and you've worked out. That sounds good. What did you have for breakfast?
This coffee is gonna save lives. Starting with mine.
I had some oats for breakfast this morning. Although, I have bought myself some granola, because it's getting quite hot now. We're kind of getting into summer. So, oh look, Killer's back. So Forza was saying that Killer is one of his favourite streamers. He really likes him.
We'll come back for this technical. See if we can do this mission.
Jackpack had Apple Jacks the cereal. I have no idea what that is. What is Apple Jacks?
M-Racks, Max, Racks. Damn, it's like 50-50. The ogre is back. Nice.
Like, I can't even imagine. Like, apple flavoured cereal. We don't have that in the UK that I'm aware of. I'm assuming it's apple flavoured if it's called Apple Jacks.
Dude had a bad day. Alright. Longbow. Longbow.
It's cool that it tells you down here that there's a red chest nearby.
These boosters, these uppers and downer boosters. What the hell, dude?
It's funny because Nat said earlier, like, oh, there was a female psycho. And it hadn't really ever occurred to me that there isn't female psychos. But there wasn't.
Walk the plank, idiot. Oh. Alright, we're killing Rax. He's dual wielding some pistols. Use my little brain gun.
Oh, so he's got brain guns.
Get a bunch of these guys out here. Oh my god.
Little brain guns. I'm guessing that's the legendary that he got.
Oh, damn. What just happened to him? Alright, buddy. It's my bad, I guess. Sort of.
Jackpack says the Apple Jacks are basically Fruit Loops, but only 2 flavors. So like apple and vanilla? Maybe?
Alright, so I gotta return
Like, that'd be nice.
Ziff to turn this in. Was there a chest up here? Ammo chest there. Oh, porta potty. Loaded clipper, a spool.
I don't really ever have cereal, but my favourite is called Cookie Crisp. I don't know if you have that where you are, but it's basically like mini cookies.
Let's go back down
It's
to the car.
delicious. Like, I could eat
If that's,
a huge bowl of Cookie Crisp. They are
Maybe
so
we're
good.
in the car? Oh, where'd the car go? The hell? So these guys fell off and landed on the target? That is hilarious. There's the car. So if I get in the car, does it give me a mission possibly? Okay, nope. Alright, well, let's see if we can just fast travel. Where's that supposed to go to? Over here?
The map's cool. I haven't really seen that yet.
Let's hijack target. Oh, this is the mission that...
Or I've not been paying much attention, which is also likely.
You get 15 iridium for that. But
yeah, this is cool.
I want to get back to here. So, what's going to be the closest? Where are we at? We're here. And we might as well just drive over there, I guess. It's a long ass
Yeah, that's
way.
really cool. I like the way that looks.
It's a long ass way from where we're going to go. Red chest.
Ronix says also, Danny, look and respond on Discord now.
I missed a chest up there? How did I miss a chest? Alright, let's go back up.
I'll have a look at that for you.
I don't know how I missed that chest. Let's
I'll
go
check my
over
diary and I'll check Sam's and see what we've got going on.
we get to do.
I will let you know.
Oh look, I can squish my friends. Alright, elevator, let's go. Wonder, can I die for... Oh god! Come back, elevator. It can still squish you, right? Yep. Alright, good to know. Oh god. Red chest, I know, I'm gonna try, So, it is up top there where I was.
You can't do anything until you know. Okay, well, let me talk to Sam straight after stream. Hopefully you'll know within the hour, if that's okay.
Oh hell, where am I at, dude? Can I travel to my car? Where? Oh hell, I don't know where I was at.
Oop.
Oh hell. Where the hell was I, guys? I don't know where the hell I was at. Red chest.
Oh, Apple Jacks are apple and cinnamon flavoured. That makes more sense. I don't know why, I just thought that vanilla was the most obvious option. It's really not, is it? Cinnamon's definitely the obvious. That sounds nice.
Is that it over there? That's it over there, alright.
So it's kind of like apple pie flavoured cereal. That sounds good.
Oh god! That was terrifying! Oh, my baby Jesus. Alright, let's try this again without getting smushed. So the red chest is up top somewhere, right guys?
I wonder if it shows you where your chests are on the map. I didn't see anything like that on there. it does.
This thing is the mailbox. Alright. Non-red chest. Alright, from here. Where is this red chest you guys are talking about? I don't see a red chest, guys.
It says red chest near on the bottom left. So.
Is it like super well hidden or something, or?
Well, you gotta work for him. What's that arrow pointing to, I wonder?
I can't see anything that you know. No!
Oh.
God dang it. On Rack's platform, there is
Oh! Sir, your head was just separated from your body. Are they a pop? No, I guess not.
Mr. Happy 1227. That's a nice name. I'm gonna see if, I think Killers was KI11ERS. I'm gonna see if I can find him on Twitch because I really like him. He seems really nice.
Alright, hold
on. KI11ER. Yes?
Alright.
It's Killer 6. Maybe that's him?
There you go.
He's currently live playing Borderlands 3, so I'm gonna say yes.
Better love orange soda.
I dropped him a follow. I like him.
No? Yeah, come get your burgers, sir.
That's something else nice about watching these kinds of things, is that I always get a bit overwhelmed in finding new people to watch.
No, it's bad.
Like, I'm always not sure whether to search by a game I really like, or maybe by a category, or
you know what? Here.
a tag. I don't really know, so I find it really hard to find new streamers that I enjoy.
Be more effective, I feel.
Whereas this is nice because you get like a snippet of lots of little individuals, so you get to see what they're like.
Sir, oh, I got a second win, sir. I'm out. See you. Oh, there's loot back here. It's not loot that will give you guys anything, but it's loot. There's iridium back here and everything. Cool. What's that? The dauntless jack. Oh, hold on. I need more ammo before I go.
That was a good dinner.
All
that was
right,
delicious.
No, you want to be out there? Oh, it's because there's a friggin' thing over there. Nope, nope.
I recommend.
Just you guys stay over there.
Jackpack says, well, it's technically Apple Zings, which is a cheaper bag version.
There, just let me take care of
I think a lot of like cheaper bag cereals, like own brand ones, taste the same.
So many bots just here.
The only one that doesn't is Cookie Crisp. Because I've tried. I've tried lots of supermarkets' own brands of Cookie Crisp. It's not the same. It's really not. But then something like, I don't know, cornflakes or shredded wheat or shreddies, stuff like that. That'll taste the same to me.
I think she cheated.
But I think because I love Cookie Crisp so much, like I can taste the difference. Even though it's probably made in the same factory.
I'm no expert.
But in my mind, different.
This may not be the best of times to do that.
Ironic likes Mr. Happy.
I
think that's another thing as well. I'm so ignorant to like who the bigger streamers are because if I do want to watch a stream, I'll go to the lower people because I want to try and show support to smaller streamers, and I think like it's nice to you tend to get more interaction from them because they haven't got as many people in chat and stuff.
I think I have the
So I tend to go like all the way back to like the lower views.
See, when you drop a legendary, it looks a very specific way. Oh, I want that. Yeah, it's like I'm not an expert, but I think.
Neuronic says some cereal can be different tasting and some are identical. I agree.
What did he drop? He dropped. I may have broken it.
But it's like Cookie Crisp is like very specific because it holds its crunch for a good amount of time, despite the fact it's sat around in cereal, in the milk for a long time. And then it makes the milk go chocolatey. So if you have one and it goes soggy really quick, or it doesn't turn the milk chocolatey, then it's just not the same. There's like, you know, there's lots of stages with Cookie Crisp when you eat it that, you know, make it real good. So Nestle Cookie Crisp, that's the way you want to go. Whereas cornflakes is like cornflakes or cornflakes.
Still good, chat.
Jackpack says, I'm already loving the powers in the game and the enemy types. Yeah, we were saying earlier, because there's so many different, you can go to different planets now. We think that there's different enemy types depending on the planet you're on. That's a lot of loot, isn't it? Like, look at all that loot. There's a gold one there. What is that?
Yeah, the handsome jackhammer fucks on him, dude. It's so good.
Like, look at all that loot.
Wow.
I like how they go all sparkly. Like, how are you meant to pick? I feel like I'd be there for too long. Ridiculous. Neuronic says, no, I've never heard of Mr. Happy, but he sounds cool.
Damage to shield reflects bullets back at attackers.
I wonder if he came up with that name sort of like,
Shield capacity.
like sarcastically. Like, because he's just the grumpiest guy ever. So, like, everyone always calls him Mr. Happy, so he's like...
Press P more, you got it.
Oh. Oh, is that like something with his gun?
But I'm gonna pick it up because you guys probably want to see it. So.
I'm confused. Is that something to do? What?
My favorite guns are basically automatic guns. So any SMG, any rifle, I love those. But I know you guys want to.
Maybe because it's the begin. Maybe because it's like the first playthrough and they've gone through as much as they can. Maybe there's a button they press and it spawns a load of guns for them to play with.
Mocking Nebula.
I don't know.
Holy butts. I'm taking that.
But yeah, this lady's really cool.
Looks badass.
She's really nice.
Okay, fam, that looks so badass. I can't not pick it up. I can't.
Brett says you're a good lass. Thanks.
Clearance ginormous keen fire. Yes, please. Can you please get in my backpack? Thank you very much.
I like talking to smaller streamers.
They're orange legendaries.
And like you get a feel for what they're like quite quickly as well.
There was a sniper and a shotgun, right? Yeah. Hostile influential boardroom. Heck yes. Heck yes. Okay, another sniper, another sniper, another SMG, I'll take that. What is this?
Ironic says, I like the game a lot already. I can't wait for this game.
Heck yes. They know what I
like. I was ready for it after we watched the first announcement of it, and now after watching all this gameplay, I'm like, I'm really ready. This looks really good. I'm not disappointed at all. There's nothing that I've seen where I'm like, meh. Everything I've been like, ooh. That's really cool.
Rocket launcher! Did you see a rocket launcher? Did I miss a rocket launcher on the ground? What? That's another shotty. Where is there a rocket launcher?
Ah, man. My, the Yum Yum goal above me says we're on 296. So when you set a goal like this, it will, so up that way. Woohoo. It's on 296, so whenever someone follows, it will put it up. But if someone decides to unfollow, it doesn't go back down, which is a shame. So I was like, 296, we're only like 4 people away from 300, but we're actually on 291, so we're 9 people away. 9 followers away from 300. Which is a nice round number.
Therefore, Half-Life 3 is confirmed. Correct. Oh, let me hop in my Cyclone again real quick.
Jackpack says, I love how the weapons that you throw instead of reload have status effects now. Yeah, so before, the only one that you had really was that if you reloaded, it would chuck it out and it would be like a grenade. Whereas now there's quite a few different ones. So the guns, the gun with legs is one of them. So if you reload, it will chuck a little gun out and it will have little legs and it will then run around and then shoot at the enemies near you, which is really cool. And then a lot of the guns have 2 different shooting types, if you like. So you can use the gun to shoot normal bullets as an example, and then its other effect might be when you switch it to the other mode of that gun, it will shoot mini grenades. Or there was one earlier where it would shoot one type of elemental damage, and then when you swap it, it does the other type of elemental damage. So a lot of them have actually got dual types, which is really cool. Don't shame the unfollowers. Say, I'm not for everybody.
With a cryo weapon. That would have been super nice.
Oh!
There's a vehicle shot.
Oh no, he's
right
fine. I thought he was
here.
gonna die.
Hopefully that should make things go a little bit
I think
better.
I've unfollowed people where like I've seen them do one type of gameplay and I'm like, ooh, I really enjoyed that, and then I'll then go and see them again and again, and maybe the thing I liked them for was like a one-off. And then I'll go and watch them again a few times, and then there's just not really sort of anything for me that I enjoy, and them as a person don't really keep me hooked regardless of what they're doing. So I think I'm super lucky to have the amount of followers that we have here, considering I play whatever I want whenever I want. I thought that was spoony, but it's not.
It's hard to keep up with it because I don't have like my overlay, like I don't have my dashboard set up, so I can't actually see
Eid
like, the latest
monster.
sub. I have to see it in chat when it pops up. Thank you guys so much. I'm so excited.
She's only for the dirty birdies.
For so
Dirty birdies.
many things Borderlands, but redacted. Redacted, chat.
Yeah, I think like Brett said ages ago that like, I think you came along when I was playing Skyrim. And then, like, I think I only played it like once or twice, and then I went on to all these other things. And then eventually I came back round to like ESO, and you were like, oh, you've gone back to like what I originally watched you for. Whereas some people would be like some people like streamers where they are dedicated to one type of genre and that's what they play because they know what they're going to get. Hello.
I only play the anime games. That Splash game.
Splash game. Oh, Peach Beach, yeah. It was really nice. I liked it. Good level of spice.
Why not? Twice.
It was good. Yeah, it was really tasty. Thank you.
Try this grenade launcher.
I know we have to eat that cornflake tart. Yeah, our neighbours were really kind yesterday. We got a knock on the door. So, in case you don't follow us on Discord, Sam got a new job. He got offered the job yesterday after like 3 weeks of waiting to hear back after his interview. So we decided last night to celebrate, and I said he could have whatever he wanted for dinner, so he decided he wanted pizza, so we ordered pizza. And then the doorbell went, and we were like, oh, the pizza's here. But it was actually our next door neighbour, and they'd made a cornflake tart, and they brought over some for us, which was really nice. And then after we ate all the pizza yesterday, so much pizza, we just didn't have room for cornflake cake, so we've got that, and we need to eat that today. And we've also got ice cream. So originally we bought stuff so that we could make a sundae. So we bought like Ben & Jerry's ice cream, we bought some cookies, we bought some like Reese's Pieces, we bought like all sorts of stuff just to make like a dirty sundae afterwards. But we were so full after all the pizza that we were like, and a booty like Chinese Communist Party. What an unusual name. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know what cornflake tart is. I've never had it, but in the UK, there's this option when you go to school that you can have school dinners. So there's like a canteen, and you can go and get dinners there, and you pay for those. And one of the sort of like famous desserts that you used to get was called cornflake tart, and it's basically like a pastry base, and then it's got a layer of jam, I believe. And then it's then got cornflakes, like the cereal, and quite a thick layer on the top that's kind of held together with like a sort of syrup, I think. And I've never had it, but it looks pretty good. And Sam was very excited. So yeah, we've got to do that. Got to eat that.
Dude, looking at the guns! Looking at the bullets!
Brett says, yeah, I was drunk, so I can't be blamed for the sub. Brett says, congrats Sam, did you pop the Yorkshire pudding emotes in your portfolio? It would swing it for me.
I'm so glad Jacobs is back.
No, he didn't. That would have been so cool though. I think he was considering putting in like some of his design stuff because Sam designed like this little red yum yum bit here for me, and all the other bits and bobs. So yeah, he's done really well. So he finally got accepted, and he starts at the beginning of June. So he's only got a few weeks left where he is now, which is where I work. And then yeah, he's gonna be doing that. We do now unfortunately have to try and find money for a second car, and it works out that his new job is an exciting opportunity, but he doesn't earn any more money. So he's on the money that he is now, but we've also got to find money for a second car. But it's a long-term investment because when he'll be going in at a junior position, but when you get to the next step up, it's essentially double the money. So within a few years, we're hoping that it will be a lot higher for him. Fingers crossed. So it's just a little bit of a sacrifice for a few years, and then you know it'll get better. So it'll be fun.
All right, we're gonna spend.
Party is
points here,
good.
chat.
How excited are you for Borderlands 3? Very excited. Party is currently playing Borderlands Game of the Year Edition. Right, very nice, very nice.
Phase cast.
I wish I could have picked that up.
We were doing this slam. Now we can actually try something else out.
Yeah, Neurotic and I are currently playing through Borderlands 2. Very excited. What
convert a portion of damage
what character have you chosen to play through in the Game of the Year one?
Increase melee damage. There we go. All right.
Neurotic loves how those guns just got pooped out. So many.
Your extension says link shift account.
Neurotic says if you didn't choose Lilith, I will slap you. I think Siren is a very like popular choice. I went with Siren first time round. I think with Borderlands 2 I went with Siren, and then I went with, or I might have gone Zero first actually. I think I played Siren in the first one and then wanted to play Zero because I really like the idea of being stealthy. Completely forgetting that I hate stealth characters. Which is why I don't ever play any of the Assassin's Creed games, because I just can't be bothered with sneaking around. So I decided a sneaky assassin was the way to go. I don't know why. I did enjoy it. Neurotic says, I mean, different inhabitants on different planets is an awesome addition. Yeah, it's really cool. It seems that everything's kind of
let's try and find a chest to
tweaked to that particular planet, so it seems that like the loot boxes are slightly differently designed and the enemies are slightly different, which is really nice. Help Claptrap build a soulmate. Find parts from Claptrap units scattered across the universe to help Claptrap find a friend.
So we get a new friend, chat?
That's cute. See, like, there's all this speculation as well of Tiny Tina coming back, and they haven't shown any of that today. We've seen that Moxie's here, we've seen Zero's here, we've seen Lilith, we've seen Maya. So we've seen, like, a fair few people, but we have not seen Tiny Tina. And I was like, today's the day. Today is the day! And we didn't see her, which is such a shame, because I love her. It's really cool that like certain of the streamers have got like their own private room to stream in. I like the background of like the roses. I really like the design that they put together for the new one.
Nice.
Lorelei.
Bloody and badass, chat.
Bloody hell, that got a bit mucky.
I thought we were sorted back there. Hey you, over here.
It's hard because I keep thinking like, oh, maybe she's a genuine British person, and then I hear it and I'm like, oh, I don't know, actually that's a bit shit. I can't tell. Like, is that a British person or is that not a British person? I don't know.
My boss, CEO of Atlas,
Never play Thief then. I will not, thank you.
Now all these maniacs show up all over the city screaming about some vault.
Ronick says, I mean, Tiny Tina is coming back, but just not as a playable character. I was so disheartened because I thought that she was one of the playable characters, and I was like, well, I don't know what I'm doing. Obviously, I'm going to play Tiny Tina. That's going to be amazing. And then I looked through the list, and I was like, they don't look like Tiny Tina.
Turn subtitles back on, you got it. Freedom. We don't usually do that here, chat. If you're new, I really wanted everybody to get access to the thing while we were troubleshooting. So I appreciate your incredible patience, chat. You're all beautiful, wonderful people, and I love you to pieces. I am really trying not to cry right now because I cannot fucking believe that we're actually playing Borderlands 3 right now. Let's check out this.
Yeah, I like him too. I'm gonna drop him a follow. He seems cool.
Radiation system! Grab some wheels.
I think I'm gonna kill Rax.
As soon as I say that, the name disappears. Professor. No, Professor Rowe.
Okay.
Man. I'm guessing he's the one that's got 695,000 followers that's currently streaming Borderlands 3. That would be him, yeah. Good for him. He's had over 21 million views. Wow. 21.5 million views. Well, I've had 6.7 thousand.
We got that gore back, man.
Ronick says, not all of them are private rooms, maybe it's just the bigger ones. I don't know, because one of the lady, what's her name? Tess? She was saying that she's been hooked up with like a private room and she's really lucky and that she's been treated so well, and her background was the same as that. So I think there might be some private booths for particular streamers, which is really cool. It's about the quality of the viewer, not the quantity. You are completely right. Like some of the bigger streamers, I don't know how they do it. Like, it must be so hard to go from like how we are now. Like I like to think that we're quite like an intimate sort of group of people that talk on a regular basis. Like, imagine it's really hard for a streamer to go from having sort of like that one-on-one time with particular people that are there all the time, and you know, you get to talk to and get to know and all that sort of stuff, and then getting to the point where you've got so many people in chat that you just can't see anybody and you can't have those conversations anymore because it's so, there's like so many people that are there. I guess that's why people do like subscriber only chat. I don't know.
It's ridiculous. Alright, let's see if there's any chests up here.
Oh, so there's a little message that's popped up now to say, this was recorded earlier. Visit the streamer's channel to watch the full video.
If you were a hidden chest, where would you be chilling at?
So what do you think, Brett? Has this made you excited enough to try and complete 1 and 2 by September?
There's definitely something up here, dude. There wouldn't be nothing up here. Definitely not nothing. The game is so freaking clean, chat.
Yeah, it looks like such a clean game, doesn't it? Like the graphics are just, it's like it's the same, completely the same art style. It's just all just a bit nicer, a bit more, very nice.
Check the fridge. Did I take fall damage? Alright, I'll go back.
I'll go back.
Arrow. I'm pretty sure the arrow is just for me to go turn into Ziff. I don't think that's for me to do the, like, find rare loot.
Yeah, because I think he opened the fridge and then walked past it, but there was still some stuff in there. Toilet. Oh.
Skill and other ability.
Oh, so yeah, so the third skill then that I didn't mention for Amara is Phase Cast, where she also can project a version of herself out as well. So like Nova in Heroes of the Storm, like the way that there's like a decoy version. That's the other one that she can do, which is really cool.
Maybe here?
I forgot about that. There's a couple of people that can do that, because the other guy can do it as well, can't he? Where he sort of does like a projectile of himself, which is really cool.
Loot chest event! Hooray! Viewers can win a copy of this sweet-ass loot.
Sweet-ass loot.
I did it! I found a thing, chat! So not everybody gets it. It's RNG. Some people get it, other people don't get it. So every time you find a rare chest like that, it'll give people in chat a chance to get it.
That's cool.
There we go.
I feel like they've done so many nice things with this
Right on.
when they're streaming. Like for this small event, I feel like they've done such a good job at like getting people
A lot
involved.
of I didn't win in chat. Who do we hate in chat? Thank you for all the subs, guys.
It's really
That
nice.
was wild.
It's so cool to be like invited to this kind of event where they've got hundreds of PCs set up, ready to go, and you can just log on, start streaming, start talking to all your people about it. Oh yeah, there's Killer 6 guy. We like him.
Okay, there we go. What? Why did it swap back? Alright, meet Ace Baron. For this, we need to travel out. Can we do this? No, that would have been too
Yep.
easy.
Bitter pillow to swallow.
Alright, so we just need to go out here and go through the door. No problem. Let's grab a vehicular. I don't know how far it is to the thing. Console disabled. Oh. Alright, so...
Oh, okay.
Grab our vehicle, let's go.
I didn't know if you could only use that vehicle when you stole it off of someone else. I didn't realise you could use it to spawn, so that's cool. It looks like a cool vehicle.
Where's this dude? Dude or dudette?
I'm really interested as well, like, you know, like the customizable skins and heads and all that sort of stuff. I really enjoy that part of it.
Interesting.
They were saying as well earlier during the live gameplay that there's going to be no microtransactions available throughout the game, so
Actually, there's like, this is a triple layer.
whatever's available is available.
Underneath of here.
You haven't got to pay for it, which is really cool.
How do we get underneath here?
Because they could have totally done stuff like that.
Off of the side. That's one way
Like
to
so
do
many
it.
other games would have been like, here's a basic skin. If you want something else, you're going to have to buy it. But they're saying that they're going to continue as they did
There we go.
before with, you know, them being kind of like loot drops and stuff, which is really nice.
Can I call Amara Peekapoop? No, I cannot. Alright. Why is Amara panting like she's out of breath? It's another mission. What was this one? Find a scientist named Quinn. Oh, okay. So I did this mission on my Zane playthrough that I uploaded to YouTube.
Oh.
Just want to check that out. But let's go do this other mission.
So he's already played
passed the
through.
vehicle spawn station at some point, didn't I?
That's interesting, because I thought this was the first time anyone was able to look at the demo. He's saying he's already played it through as Zane and uploaded it onto his YouTube channel. So that's unusual.
The environments look amazing, guys.
It's such a pretty game.
Looks amazing. Some little brain guy.
Oh yeah! That was the legendary weapon he got.
Vehicle spawn station.
Forza's back!
Is this the way to go to? I don't. It probably isn't. Let's
Hey
see.
Forza, welcome back. Yeah, we're watching Killer.
Oh,
Your
wait, you know what? I
favourite.
could probably.
Brett says, are you back streaming tomorrow, or has
where
this
do I
thrown
need
it
to
all
go
off?
for this?
No, so I am streaming tomorrow. I didn't stream last night.
Way over here.
Because we were celebrating Sam getting his new job. But we don't normally stream on Wednesdays, so we moved last night's stream to tonight, and then tomorrow we will continue. I don't know what I'm going to play yet, so if you guys have got anything that you want to watch, then let me know. We've got a lot of games on the go at the moment, so if there's anything in particular that anyone sort of wants to play, then let me know.
Okay, so now we need to go.
Ironic says
from
that's
here.
strange. What's strange?
We're gonna hang a hard left up ahead.
Jackpack says, you know a company loves their game where they don't turn it into a money sucker. Yeah, definitely.
Dope dismount.
We were saying it on a stream a couple of weeks ago actually, because I was playing The Sims,
Oh, you know.
and people were just like, it's such a shame
You
that,
like the 3D map too? Me too, man.
you know, EA are just fuckers for that kind of thing. It's such a shame. But I can't help it. I love it so much. Shout out to the 58 people that are currently watching this stream. Hey everyone. I don't know if that number's correct, but apparently it is. So, hi! Welcome to the stream.
Take your ammo, bro. Take your ammo.
Please. I'm from Partali.
Aww. Ironic says, play Borderlands 2 with me. Oh, Brett says, is there any more puzzle games? So, yeah, we haven't finished playing Lake Ridden, which, was it Lake Ridden that we started that I didn't finish? I did not finish. That's for sure. Fluxblades. Hi, Fluxblade says 28 for me. Yeah, it says 51 currently on my stream, so if there is 51 people currently watching, thank you very much. That's the highest number I've ever had. Previously it's 41, so 51 is a hell of a lot of people. So hello!
Need to go back out this way and follow the path.
Where did all the bots come from? And a booty like... Ah. Faden. Hey Faden.
Oh, there's one.
I hope I pronounced that correctly. Welcome to the stream. Where did all the bots come from? Yeah, I don't know. Like, hopefully they're not all bots. Hopefully they're just really nice people that like to lurk and aren't very talkative.
I got some supplies here.
That'd be nice. I have no idea on how to do that.
I'll kill you if you don't give them to me.
I do not know.
I understand this.
Brett says, or horror. That's always fun to observe. Yeah, I love watching horror. I just can't play it. I'd be so not fun for you to watch. I'm the kind of person where I'd hide in a corner and just be like, I can't move. Something's gonna kill me. No.
I'll help you, but you'd better think about your life choices.
Foxfluff says, congrats, tiny female streamer. Thank you so much. Hi, Fox. Welcome to the stream.
So you're welcome.
Forza is 2 of them. Ah, I think you probably do what I do. I watch streams up on my TV. Like, so if, say, as an example, if I'm in bed and I want to watch someone's stream, I'll put it up on the big screen. I'm not going to sit there with my Xbox controller and type it out, so I then also have it open on my phone. So I'm a double viewer. So I'll chat on my phone. That's what I tend to do. She's not that tiny. That's a fat joke. That's not very nice. Fox says, I'm wondering why Killer 6 is on her vid. Oh, so this is the current Borderlands channel. So Borderlands are currently cycling through who's at their event and who's currently playing their game. So it cycles through all the streamers that are there, and Killer's here at the moment. So, and I've never heard of him before, but I like him. I followed him. He's cool. He seems like a really nice guy.
So we're gonna go forward to there. Okay.
Oh, Forza says, I have you on PC and Xbox. Wow. Oh, and Faden says, yes, pronounced correctly. Oh, very good. Well, thank you for the follow, Faden.
Is it up top? Oh crap, it's up top, isn't it?
I hope you're as pumped up for Borderlands 3 as we are. Which Borderlands is your favourite? Probably 2 at the moment. I didn't mind the pre-sequel. I think it had some interesting elements. Borderlands 1 is really good, but for me it's a little bit outdated now, so I think 2 is probably the one that I'd go for. Although I did also really like the Telltale Borderlands one that came out. That was a lot of fun to play through. We did that one on this channel a little while ago. That was fun, but probably the second one at the moment. But this looks really good. I'm really excited for this one. There's so many really cool elements to it.
I don't think we can ramp up the... Oh wait, there's a door.
Orza says, same for me! I hate the controller keyboard. I know. I remember on the 360 I used to have one of those little keyboard pad things that you sort of put into your controller. I don't get any of those anymore. Not anymore.
Dude sounds like a gangster Scooter. He's like if Scooter was, you know, from the mean streets.
Foxbless says, ooh, I've clicked a restreamer. I was scouting legendaries.
Got him.
Yo, that's all the medicine.
Yay.
Still need another hemo pack, but we'll figure it out. Come on back, player. I know what you
Got lots of nice screenshots.
trying to be a rapper, but listen.
What's this doctor doing trying to be a rapper?
Flux says it'll be mad if they make 3 better. It just, so far, like watching all of this gameplay and further announcements today, there's nothing I'm disappointed in. There's nothing where I've thought, meh, I've enjoyed everything I've seen so far. Like this map looks so good.
Here so that we're really close. Look how cool that is, man. That is such a nice feature. Wait, is this Ice-T's character?
Jackpack says, you are what I like to call cuddle size. So you're not fat, but you've got a good amount of meat on your bones, so cuddling would be awesome. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm bony. I used to be, back in the day. I used to be very bony, but I used to dance, so I used to be super bony. Not anymore. Now I've got like a bit of squidge. Squidgy, squidgy.
On our way back.
Fox says 3 is definitely already better. Hard to beat 2. Yeah. I do think it looks really good though. I mean, I haven't obviously played it myself, but so far it does look really good.
No mixtape for me.
Definitely like excited for September.
Okay. Empty hemo pack.
Faden says good, enjoying the gameplay, just hate waiting. I know. I know. Fox says Sanctuary 3 looks amazing and the legendaries and gameplay have all been shown to be very good. Yeah, I love the fact that Sanctuary is now like a big like aircraft.
Be careful here, guys.
Oh no! And I was saying earlier as well, I'm surprised that they managed to make Moxie even sexier than what she already was.
Sorry.
Crazy.
Thanks. But at least maybe this will finally give me some street cred. Maybe I'll get one of those.
We left a little bit on the
sweet
floor.
Atlas robot arms.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna need a
Hey,
robot
don't worry
arm, bro.
about me. I'll survive. Some of my patience, thanks to you. Mount Schuler is finally ready to staff up and heal the hurt.
Oh, you poor guy.
By the way,
Yeah, Nordic said the name of the guns aren't great right now, so we've been struggling to sort of find some really cool gun names.
Okay.
Last chance on that mixtape, by the way. Still no?
We got 124 bucks. Oh, I got a bonus reward. What's the bonus reward? A rare item, a rare shield. Is that what I got?
Oh, Fox has ordered like the super special edition. Very nice.
That one that I just, okay, it's not that one. All right, so it's right here. MSRC.
Forcer says the thing is here is that we can both listen to Killer's beautiful voice and Yum Yum's rambling. I do like to ramble.
These pills provide
I'm a talker.
but can have some bad side effects. Well, we gotta put that on. We gotta try that. What else do we got?
A little bit later, we'll see.
A billion guns is a lot of names. Yeah, I think maybe your expectations are high, aren't they?
Alright.
Yeah, this Tesla lady is really cool.
Yeah, the environment is crazy. Also, there are multiple worlds.
Moxie could use a gay son just for fun.
Many worlds.
Brett says, is the storyline of 2 good? Worth me knocking down to easy and powering through the game for the story?
Spaceship. Sanctuary 3. It's a spaceship.
I mean, I enjoyed it.
I really want to go to it. I'm not
They at the very beginning of this stream though, they did do like a full, complete overview of what's happened so far, which was quite nice. I mean, for me, it's not necessarily the storyline as such. It's more like the humor and everything that goes in with it, and the characters. I think that's what I enjoy about it more than the storyline itself.
For a while, and then we'll definitely find some time for the pre-sequel.
Fox says also Scooter's gone, so I know.
Really? Oh.
Scooter.
To be honest,
It was sad when Scooter
I just
went.
kind of looked for them and turned them on.
See these civilians?
Lux says so far away, I want to be in cryo sleep. Don't worry, it's only like September. You know, it's like every year Christmas comes around before you know it, so I'm sure September will just be like, it'll be here in a minute. And a booty like, Hi, Twist. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Well, thank you for lurking if you've been here for a while.
Alright. You pick up money automatically. That's really cool.
Lady's got a gut full of dynamite
And a booty lag.
Absolutely.
Oh, I apologise. And young son. I'm sorry. Sorry, young son. I didn't mean to ignore you. Welcome to the stream.
I don't know. She's so cute. I love Lorelai. Oh my god. It actually feels really good, Josh King. It feels really, really good. Really
Yeah, Nimblejack was quite a good one, to be fair.
Feels really satisfying. The guns feel.
Wazza says, I'm going to go make food now. Don't want to die of the starve. Fair. I hope you have something really tasty. Say, I've got cornflake tart I'm going to eat after stream. I've got a small bit of bourbon left. I'm going to be live for another, not very long. Oh, 3 minutes. 9:30. Because we started at 5:45, so I thought 9:30 is a good time. I don't know how much longer the live stream is on here.
Please forgive my terrible.
How long is it?
I apologize.
It's up until.
How much FPS?
What is 2 p.m. PT?
It feels really, really smooth.
2 p.m. PT.
I really have no way to tell you how much.
The UK.
No, Shio.
10 o'clock. Ooh. I mean, it's only another half an hour, isn't it? That's us. We don't want that. Boop. Alright.
Oh god.
It's only another half an hour. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It will go before we know it.
This is so incredibly cool. Big Psycho Gold.
Okay, alright, this is a coffee shop, Chad. It's called Rise and Grind. Let's check it out.
Fox says the laser sploder seems to be an ogre. Yeah, I think like as long as they keep the, like you say, as long as they keep the humour and everything the same as it was, which they seem to have so far, like Claptrap still Claptrap, like they haven't changed anything. Considering they've been working on this for 5 years, they've kept it so close to what everyone loves. Because that's one of the worries, isn't it? Is that people say, oh, the game's going to be bigger and better than ever, and then they completely change the soul of the game, and it's just like, what is this? Whereas you can tell 100% that this is it.
I'll have some Arcturian Super Black.
Arcturian Super Black, chat.
Can't do it. Power cord.
Fox says, my birthday's in late September. I'm trained for this weight annually. Well, I think we all know what you're going to get for your birthday then.
Dude, she really needs her fucking coffee.
Oh, Forza says, I'll stay to the end then. That's nice. Thank you so much. Only another half an hour. Don't starve. Everything will be fine. A little starve never killed anyone. That's another game we like to play. Don't starve. I haven't played that in ages. Oh,
yeah.
My alarm's going off. It's like, girl, it's 9:30. Half an hour more. Oh, I thought that was me. I was like, ah! It's fine. It's fine.
Now we're good? Okay.
Admiral Baru got that during his early Legend spam drops.
Because I will.
Brett says better grab some more food and crack another wine.
All the goodwill you guys have given me.
Have you still got any of that, was it Romanian red wine that you had where you said you had a few bottles of it? I know you're enjoying that for a while. God, that is. Oh, hey Spicy Captain, I'm so sorry, but we don't have the Echo Cast enabled on this stream. I wasn't aware of it until I was going live, and I didn't have time to set it up, so I apologise. So no, the Echo Cast function does not work, I'm sorry. But welcome to the stream. If you want to stick around, you're welcome to. And a booty lag. Max and Max123, thank you so much for the follow. But yeah, Spicy Captain, if you want to go elsewhere where there is a Echo Cast function, totally get it, don't worry. Ward Ginny says, is this live? So the gameplay itself from Professor Broman, I think because they had so many streamers all live streaming at once, they're kind of doing a bit of everything. So you can see at the bottom here in this black box it says, it was recorded earlier, visit the streamer's channel to watch the full video. So Professor Broman's is not live. at the moment. No, all of the live has now finished, I believe.
Alright, we gotta pick up the power core.
Reincarnated as myself? Lucky.
Don't forget to pick up the power core.
I like how it gives you a reminder, like, hey, you just died and fucked up, but. It feels like the level scaling is kind of similar to Borderlands 1. Like, the guys that are just 2 levels above me are really beating my ass. Corrosive!
Go on, grab the power core.
I'll grab the damn power core! Quit yapping!
Forza says, me and Captain Flint used to play games like Run from the Rabbits and Don't Starve in Your Chair. It was really good. I was really good at the first one. Captain Flint. Yeah, I like playing Don't Starve. That's a fun game. It's good for, like, if you've got a load of people. Plus our friend Huffshe is like really good at it. So like he remembers how to craft everything. So you'll just get a little camp going and then all of a sudden you've got a science machine because he's just like, ta-da! And he's like, here's a cook pot, here's a drying rack. He's really good. He knows what he's doing.
There you go. Now head back to the shop and get me some damn coffee already.
She needs that coffee, Chad. She's really mad about it.
I'm sorry, but I'm
So we've only seen a little bit of the Calypso twins.
This coffee's gonna
And essentially, they're kind of like live streamers from the sound of it. Like, the way that they're trying to take over everything is they're live streaming, which is really, really quite funny. But again, it was quite vague and there was only a very small section in which you saw it, but that looked really, really cool. So it'd be interesting to know sort of like what they do. So there's like the Calypso twins, there's the girl and the boy, and the girl's power is that she can suck the power out of living things. So she wants to go to the vaults on every planet and then get to the main monster and then suck all the power from the main monster to become like uber amazing. I think that's the whole idea with her. And then we are then in a race with her to get to the monsters and destroy them before she can suck all the power out of them. I think that's kind of the gist of what the Calypso twins are about and kind of like what the main aim of the game is.
I don't know if it's over here. I think I might need to go back. Maybe it's inside the barista thing. Ooh, maybe it's on this ladder!
He's so excited. It's nice to see that there's still so many loot chests that you can open. I'm definitely that kind of gamer. Like when I do eventually play this, I'm one of those people where I want to open everything that's got a green light on it.
He's barely looking.
Open it all.
Just beg, call it. Don't worry, Chad. I got a plan. You gotta go with me. You gotta take the journey and find the plan, Chad.
And Neuronix says, I like to suck stuff out of living things. Yeah, you do.
You gotta trust and listen, Chad. When you listen about trusting, then you can trust.
Oh, Fox says, minor spoilers. She saps Lilith's Firehawk powers. It was spoken out loud in the trailer, and the older trailer showed Lilith minus tattoos. Oh. Oh, man.
He's got a gut full of dynamite
And a booty like...
Got a mustache.
Thank you to Coopster and to Felix the Good for the follow. Thank you so much. You both followed at the same time.
Lady's got a gut full of dynamite and a booty like...
Bollocks. Wait, I know. There's a Malawan commando.
Of course there is.
Biroa? Biroa. Is that right? Did I say that right? Says, so the girl's power is sucking the life out of something alive. Thanks Twitch for the stream recommendation. Yeah, that's essentially what she does. Because there was a certain area where you saw her, and then it was like sucking the life out of her, which is quite funny. Brett says 301 hype. Oh, Brett, I don't think we are at 301. I was saying earlier that the gold bar up here as someone follows, it will add a number on. But if someone decides to unfollow, it won't take the number off. So we're actually currently at 298 followers. We're not quite at 301. But that's really out of sync compared to where it was earlier, so I don't know. Yeah, we're currently at 298, not 301, but we're bloody close. Bloody close.
And then you'll be like, I trusted you all along. And then someone in chat will be like, no, you didn't, Kappa. And then I'll be like, yeah, you did, smiley face. And you'll be like, dude, LOL, smile, dude.
Felix says, can someone tell the guy in the stream to stop streaming? Why?
And then you'll be like, we didn't need that coffee after all.
Yeah, unfortunately it's a live stream of the Borderlands channel, so they've chosen Professor Broman to be their current stream guy. And it's going to be going on for another 23 minutes. So stream's going to be live for about another 20-25 minutes. Forza says, suck me sideways. It says you have over 100 viewers. No. It's a bit like, it's been really strange because earlier on we had about 4 or 5, which is about normal for us. You know, we like to have a nice little small get together. And then all of a sudden it jumped to like 24, and I was like, that's a big jump in a small amount of time. And then all of a sudden it was like 50 something, and it's been around the 50 mark for a while. So I'm hoping you're all real people. So if you are, thank you so much for being here. Big numbers for me, 100%. So thank you.
There's just so much to fight. It feels awesome.
Fox says, you probably lost people looking for free red chests as followers. Some think you have to follow them. Oh, really? Oh. It's just nice that people are here and they want to just listen to me waffle on about what's going on in Borderlands. It's just like, yeah, this is nice. This is nice.
You did. Pick up the mug. Yeah, give me that to-go cup, motherfucker!
Brett says Woody's been looking for @red chest for some time. Yeah, our friend Woody, who comes along very often, is his main thing in life that makes him very happy is boobs. We call them bobs.
Oh my god, chat.
Like, he loves some boobs. Loves.
Holy fucking shit! It's so stable! Look at this garbage!
Lude says, where is Gage? Gage?
This is a side quest, chat.
Also, cool name.
Dude, she sounds like me every morning with this coffee shit, dude.
Malawan dropped in for a fight.
Ah! Damn it! Can't you leave me just one good thing, Malawan? Just one cup of goddamn coffee!
I totally agree, dude.
Just form a line and I'll get to your orders, you know, eventually.
Oh, hey, Fapper. Lurking Fapper. What a name. Welcome to the stream.
I'm out of sniper.
Ronnie says, if Gage is in here too, I will cry happy tears. I mean... Gage is off reloading a shotgun somewhere. Force wants to see Krieg again. Yeah, I've been enjoying playing Krieg in Borderlands 2. I've heard like mixed things. Some people were like, oh, Krieg is going to be very difficult. He's like crazy hard. He's frustrating, but I found him alright so far. He's been quite fun.
Borderlands VIP thing is Professor Broman VIP all lowercase, chat.
There is a quest to build Claptrap Soulmate, which is so cute. Lurking Fapper says, I love your accent. Thank you.
Just let the bot do his work. It'll be so worth it.
It's British. Yeah, it is.
Come on. What is taking
Some people like it, some people don't.
You're welcome. Have a lovely day. Or don't. Your call.
Yes! Finally!
Is coffee really hard to get by, do you think, now? Oh yes, this is Admiral Baru.
He's got a gut full of dynamite
And a booty like... Hi, Dean! Thanks so much for the follow. Oh, Lurking Fapper, thank you also for the follow. Ronick says, I love Vaughn. Now he's a beast of a man. Bloody hell. Are you British too? Oh, bloody hell.
There, go get him, Malawanga.
Reese is looking hotter than Vaughn. That sexy mustache. I watched a video the other day where an American lady was saying that she loves the way British people say bits and bobs. Like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go to the shop, get some bits and bobs. I thought that was quite funny because things like that I don't think about.
Alright, let's try out the rocket launcher. Okay.
You guys battling over whether Vaughn's abs are better than a mustache. Oh man.
Epic Yawner, he's gone. I don't have any more ammo on that. Nice.
Nata says, let's do porn. Ooh, ew. So funny how often that comes up on this channel. Fox says fish and chips is funnier sounding. Do you think so? Fish and chips. I like the fact you didn't put a D on and, because we don't say fish and chips. It's always fish and chips. Like, I do like fish and chips. Whenever I have fish and chips, I tend to have it with a side of gravy, which apparently is something that northern people do, rather than where I live, which is further south. I love gravy, so like gravy with fish and chips is perfect. But I'm not a fan of the batter on the fish. You get two kinds of people. I'm the kind of person where I'll strip some of the batter off and just eat the white fish meat. So I tend to go for cod, just because that's standard when you get fish and chips. It's normally cod. So I tend to like eat the real good, delicious like meat, and I don't tend to really touch the batter very much. I tend to pick it off, and you get people that love the batter so much. And there's this thing called scraps, where it's basically you get a bag of bits of batter. So it's just like bits of shit, just like scraps of batter, and you can put it in a bag and you can take it home and you can eat that, and it makes the bag go see-through because it's so greasy. That's not for me. And you can also get battered sausages, so they'll just give you a sausage, but they'll just like batter it and then deep fry it, and then it's got like a crunchy batter around the outside.
Okay, there's one down.
Borza is downloading Tales from the Borderlands right now. Yeah? Lude says, fancy a spot of tea? I did have a cup of tea earlier, actually, at the beginning of stream. We started off with a cup of tea, and we then went on to bourbon, which I have nearly finished. Wankers.
What's this? I don't know. Let's try it.
Northerners.
All the new guns. I don't even care if they're good. I'm gonna try each one.
It's all about the mushy peas. I can't. I'm really sorry, Brett. I don't like peas. I'm so sorry. Can't stand peas, and the idea of peas but mushed is just disgusting to me. Really not very good. Like that. I can't do it. Just can't. Northerners. Oh, so you've already played it, but you want to play it again? Tales from the Borderlands really good.
Guess I'm a Vault Hunter now. And a Crimson Raider.
Nat says they have chosen great music for this game. I think, like, and a booty like rhymes with stash. Hi! Thank you for the follow. Cool name. What was I going to say? Yeah, I think all Borderlands games have always had pretty decent music. It's good. I like it. Fox Fluff says, British law says that's a banger, not a sausage. I apologise. Yeah, because rather than saying I'm having sausages and mashed potato, we'll tend to say we're having bangers and mash. I don't know where that came from. I don't know how that's the thing. But it is. Bangers and mash. Bourbon with tea. No. No, I didn't mean that. I meant I had a cup of tea, finished my cup of tea, and then moved on to bourbon. I didn't mix the two.
Hey, it's our boy, chat. It's my guy.
Zero.
Obviously, there's more audio they need to add to that.
Ironically, does a lot of dividing. I like his little heart bit. That's so cute.
This guy?
It's the yum yum way. Yeah.
Full auto has that, and the burst has the little scope guy.
Hello, Vault Hunter. Let's ruin Madawan's day. Our mission begins.
Okay.
Fox says, I'm pretty sure banger is named for its fellow wiener and what it's used for. Do you think so? Ooh. Saucy. Bahamut says, bangers is a reference to the sausages banging in the pan. Oh, that makes sense. Yes. Thank you, Baha. Bahamut. Baha? Thank you. That does make sense. Yeah, because if you don't like pierce the skin of a sausage when you put it in the oven, it will like it will swell and then it will start to like burst and it will bang in the oven. That makes more sense. Lude says too lewd for me. Baha says, hello, I could not figure out how to get the integration working. Final Fantasy reference. We also talk about food a lot here. Yeah, Neuronic has this rule where if I talk about food, you have to take a shot. And I was describing my chipotle pork and mixed bean rice that Sam made me earlier in great detail. But he didn't. So that's fine. That's good. Food, alcohol, and sex. Yeah, that's pretty much most of the things we talk about. Most of the time.
Yeah, you can. It's not guaranteed.
Sorry, Forza. Forza was going to leave like half an hour ago to go make some dinner because they're so hungry. And I was like, I'm just going to go for another half an hour, which is another 10 minutes. And they were like, oh, I guess I'll stay for another half an hour. I can starve until then. So, sorry, I'll shut up.
Locations or if they rotate.
Fox is like, did you say sex food? Yeah, as Neuronic says, the emote that we have on this channel is a Yorkshire pudding, and that is a Yorkshire pudding that I baked myself. So it's like fully unique. That is my Yorkshire pudding I made myself. It was the best one out of the bunch. It was delicious. But yeah, we've got different ones depending on what you fancy. We've got a happy pud, a sad pud, and an angry pud. And we're going to expand soon as well. I don't know what else to do. Maybe like a love pud. Maybe like a love heart sort of looking pud. I don't know. She bakes the puddings alive. I bake them alive.
Yeah, this demo is single player
Evil
only.
person. But they're so tasty, so who cares? Yorkshire pudding with a bit of gravy. Nothing better. Those are some nice puds. Thank you, Lude. I'm very happy with my puds. Ali Zapros, thank you so much for the follow.
Torg, huh? I want to see how that is.
They're probably all sad now. Aww.
Impact.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Forza. Everyone be quiet. No more talking about food.
Are those gonna explode?
I definitely won't talk about this pizza menu that I have in front of me from yesterday. Do you want to know what pizza I had yesterday? I had the tandoori passion pizza, which was cheese, tomato, tandoori chicken, roasted pepper, pineapple, red onion, jalapeno, and crushed chili, and it was a spicy motherfucker, I tell you that. It was good. Baha says, I assume you're from the north. I'm actually not, no. I am near a city called Peterborough, which is about an hour and a half-ish from London, so I'm actually quite far down. I'm classed as East Anglian. But I love Yorkshire puddings and gravy.
Okay, yeah. I'll dig on
So I have northern taste buds.
Assault has failed.
That's pretty cool, dude.
With our combined skills.
What are we looking for?
Are you technically northern? She doesn't have the accent. No. No. Born and bred in this area.
Okay. I'm so fucking ready for this chat.
Forza Pro says, I will fly over there from Sweden and order a damn pizza, and then I will throw the pizza at your computer and then laugh a lot. And then faint from starvation.
When I open red chest. Is this a red chest?
Baha says, have you heard of the Northometer? No, I have not. What is that?
Hello, viewers. You have a chance to win a copy of
Don't throw the Swedish meatballs.
Wow. I fucking love it, dude. I love it.
I don't know if it was you I was talking to before, Forza, but I'm trying to learn Swedish.
A little single shot guy.
I don't know if it was you that was like, but why? Why would you do that?
What a cool feature, dude.
Fox says, if she didn't eat the pizza off her screen, she's not the real one. Yeah, I would definitely do that. 100%. I'm not going to waste pizza. Come on now.
Oh yeah, we're going to try that out. Here, let's drop some crap that we don't need.
It was me! It's the worst. It's hard. Swedish is hard.
For the Epic Store, it's Professor Broman. If you're talking about for the ship
Baha says I can link it.
thing, that's,
What, the Northometer? Is it going to tell me, like, how northern I am? Or something like that?
After we do this, chat, we'll go back to it.
Baha says, but my great-grandma was Swedish. Oh, do you know any Swedish?
I don't really know.
I have progressed 0% since we last spoke, by the way, Forza.
I mean, it's a lot of stuff, but it's not what I want. I
think Duolingo has uninstalled itself from my phone because I just have not bothered with it.
Just so you can get the loot drops, chat. Okay.
There's like so many things I want to do. Like I'm reading a book that I want to finish. I want to learn Swedish. I'm training for a CIPS course at work, which is like a diploma. There's so much going on recently. I went on a 3-day first aid course not that long ago either. It's like, that was a lot. There's so much going on. And I'm also going on a KOSH course as well at some point. I think in June or July. Oh no, it's an IOSH course. There's IOSH and NEBOSH, which is like basically health and safety. I think it's IOSH, an IOSH course I'm going on. There's a lot of shit to learn. Neuronic says it's not as hard as Hungarian or Finnish. I think, isn't Finnish rather similar to Swedish?
Yeah, eat smart bullets, you turd!
Baha says, I have some family photos with Swedish writing on the back. Can you read it? Do you know what it says? Neuronic's grandmother was British. Oh, it's a flash game that estimates how northern you are. Oh, that sounds like fun. Don't know if I can link it. Yeah, so you can do, don't worry. TomScott.com. Northometer. Fox says, well, I'm off to seek more Borderlands 3 details and bonus loots. See you in the Border Worlds. Thank you, Fox. Thank you for the follow and thank you for being so chatty. I appreciate it.
Uh-oh.
Was it me that worked for a company that has this? Yes, yeah, exactly. So our the company that owns my company is Swedish, and we also have 2 sister companies in Sweden. Because you've heard of Movamech because of what you've been studying, I believe. You'd heard of Movamech? Or Movomech? People pronounce it differently. Hi, Goodman.
Wait.
Yeah, I remember now. Neurotic says I'm 80% northern. Fox says Flak is the best, by the way. Phases away. Shut up! I want to play Flak so bad. That's the one I want to do. God damn. Scottish Phoenix, hello. Welcome to the stream. We are going to be finishing in a few minutes. So, and a booty lag. Thank you so much for the follow. But yeah, we're going to be finishing off in a few minutes. I think the live stream here on the Borderlands channel is finishing in about 3 minutes. And then after that, I'll quickly do this Northometer so we can see how northern I am for fun. And then I'll be saying goodbye until tomorrow.
It just says ... 99% weapon damage, consumes 2 ammo per shot. Weapons seem effective versus armor. It's a Tedior.
Veronica says, I want Amara in my life now.
Oh shit, chat.
Everyone has been so complimentary about Amara because she's such an unusual style of siren, because before they've been like very sleek, whereas she's such a like strong siren. Like physically she's like very tanky, which is nice.
Oh, I have to make choices! Don't like making choices.
Rosa says, how do you remember all this? I don't remember if I've slept or not. Remember what?
Lady's got a gut full of dynamite and a booty like...
Oh, Lude, thank you so much for following. And Alberto Quiroz. Very fancy name. Thank you for following.
Lady's got a gut full of dynamite and a booty like...
Oh my god! It turns into a walking brain turret!
Oh, he's crying. Look how happy he is.
It sticks to walls? Shut up. I don't think so. Oh my. You have outdone yourself, sir.
Lurking Fapper says, I wish you'd take me in her strong arms and make me the happiest man in the world. It's so nice.
Don't worry about it.
Because she's kind of like a Zarya from Overwatch. Like she's like a strong woman, and loads of people love her as well. So similar with Amara as well. She's like a very strong, like thick, chunky, like solid woman. Like her abs are amazing. God damn. How do I remember who you are? It's creepy. Oh. I'm sorry.
My best is 21 meters. Wait. Okay, fine. I rebuilt Atlas from almost nothing. I would do anything to keep Malawon from taking that away.
Scottish says, I need to play all Borderlands again and finish every single mission. Oh yeah. Look at all those brains. Yeah, we're currently playing through Borderlands 2, so...
Have a brain. Oh god.
It's so good. So good.
That is disgusting. This is fine, but that's disgusting.
Hologram can still hear you. And Hollow Reese has feelings.
Luke says, I require Daka Girl.
Yo, she's rezzing me! Yo!
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
So that's another thing as well that they explained at the beginning, is that NPCs can revive you now. So say if you're wandering around with Claptrap on a little mission, then, and you go down, although he's not a playable character, he can still revive you, which is really cool. And then you can also revive them as well. And that's it, guys. That's the end of the Borderlands stream. We've been live for over 4 hours watching this, so I hope everyone had a good time. We are going to be just quickly seeing how northern I am. How northern am I? We start the test. When did you last eat chips and gravy? It wasn't technically this week. That doesn't work, does it? That doesn't work. Oh man. It'd have to be this year. That's a shame, because I love it. Where hast thou been Where has thou been since I saw thee? On Ilka Moor at... What? What's an oat cake? Like an oaty pancake. It's like an oaty flatbread. It's like porridge. An oat cake. An oaty pancake? I feel like, is that telling me I got it right? When do you wear a coat? When it's cold? When there's an R in the month? When hell freezes over? I assume that's probably more northern, but I wear it when it's cold. In the evening, do you have dinner, supper, or tea? I have dinner. Hi, Bam. Get it in ya. Death on a plate. I have no idea what that is. Oh, I'm not doing very well, am I? Someone talks to you on a bus. Do you assume they want money? Politely ignore them or chat back? I chat back. What are you drinking? Bitter, mild, pear cider. Probably a bitter out of all of those. In the playground, did you play Tig or Tiggy, Tag or Tap, Had, Hit or It? It. I used to play It. Ooh. 35% northern. That's somewhere around Oxford. Sorry guys, I've let you down. I really enjoy chips and gravy. And I really love a Yorkshire pudding, which is why our emotes are Yorkshire puddings. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Forza, you are now free to go eat. Please go and eat something. Aww. But thanks everyone, I appreciate it. Brett is 100% northern, although you're not. So you got all of that. I was very much like... Oh man. God damn. Womp womp. I know. Sorry guys. Sorry. Need to make a brand. Yeah, like the brand is just like Yorkshire puddings, you know, because they're delicious. Food. Anything food related, whiskey related, ale related. Ale, bourbon, Yorkshire puddings, pizza. That's kind of like the brand, I feel. And pyjamas. Something comfy, normally. That'd be good. Can you request who to raid? Of course you can. Absolutely. Who would you like to raid? Have a great night, Red. Thanks, Jackpack. So I was going to do some shout outs because we've had like a crazy stream today. It went from like 0 to hero in the space of like 20 minutes. It's been crazy. So shout out. Thank you to Barbarian Barnaby for resubscribing for 11 months in total. We've got some new followers. So we've got Elvish. We've got SPK21. Brett subscribed for 9 months total. We had a sub baby. We had a baby today. That was nice. Thank you to Sparhawk, to Anubis, Chinese Communist Party, Faden, Yugson, iTwist, Max and Max, Coopster, Felix the Good, Lurking the Fapper. We've got Dean, Rhymes with Stash, Eliza Pros, Scottish Phoenix, Lude, and Alberto. Good God, I can't remember the last time we had so many followers in one stream. That is epic. We are well above 300 now. So thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a good stream. Borderlands 3 looks amazing. And we've had like a stupid amount of viewers. So if everyone out there is a real person and not a bot, thank you so much for sticking around. I do genuinely really appreciate it. We're a very small channel here, so the fact that you guys are here showing support, it really does mean a lot. So thank you. And a booty like Yarn Skills. Thank you so much. Another little follower. It's so nice. Little Red, you rum. Rum! Aw. Twisty Chris, she's doing a charity stream. We can totally raid that. Let's go and have a look. So, raid Twisty. I'm just going to make sure that I spell it right. Twisty Chris. So she's currently doing a charity stream, so that's nice. We can totally do that. So Twisty Chris, she's doing a charity stream and only needed to purge one message. Awesome. Yeah, hopefully we can go raid then. Let's go get some people over to their charity stream. That'd be really nice. I'm gonna get them set up on my other one as well, so I can go say hi. They'll say hello. And they're currently playing. So it's the first day of our Justice campaign. What are they playing? Let's find out. Oops.
That's awesome.
Stardew Valley. Who doesn't love Stardew Valley? Everyone loves Stardew Valley, so that'd be really nice. Yeah. Bye, Forza. Thank you so much. Don't forget it's when you get famous. Oh, could you imagine? Of course I won't. If it ever happens. That sounded really big-headed. I'm sorry. I misread that as Toonstruck. I was excited. Oh. Scottish Phoenix says, might as well. This is the only week I get off before I start working on my stuff for my last year at uni. Oh, well done for sticking to it, and good luck with all of it. So, yeah, thanks everybody. I really appreciate it. Let's go and raid. We've got 36 viewers to go and raid Twisty Chris for their charity stream, which would be super nice. So, thank you everybody. And if you're interested, I'm going live tomorrow at 7 PM. So I'll see you then. Bye. Raid, raid, raid.